Dude, these fucking memes are fucking hilarious.
There's one with Frozen. Holy shit.
It's all, do you want to build a snowman, man?
The Last Jedi one looks pretty dope.
Ain't no more Jedis, man.
Why didn't they make a fucking sequel to that movie?
There is a story so strange in its implications that it defies ordinary classification.
I don't care if you've been making Terrence Howard memes all night. If you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Black and the Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the Dro. Smoke me out, fam, with that dang shit. On my left, your boy Stitch.
Thank you, the state of Alabama, for having some decency.
Ooh, on my far right, engineering on the ones and twos, chuck people out on the threes and fours, Chronos.
Custom chucks make me feel fancy.
Ooh, all right. In the middle, we got the oldest ninja in the world, Old Ninja.
Oh shit. I need to step out and get me a pack of cools. If I don't come back, don't go looking for me.
God damn, you always on that dang shit. Last but not least, we got your boy Blue.
Hey, Bixby, who am I?
The fuck?
One more time. Oh, I fucked it up.
All that up.
I was going to say you're going to set mine off.
Technical difficulties.
All right.
Who am I?
No, you done fucked it up, man. It's gone. The moment has passed. Who we got as the listener?
Bixby is garbage.
You are Batman.
Day late, dollar short.
Nah, I was still holding the button, so I was still trying to listen.
Who we got? Who did you say?
Listener of the week would be Advis King. Advising Killer 1. I read that all fucked up.
God damn.
I don't know why. And also Mr. X.
Nice.
I think he's cheating now.
I think he is too. I think he just wants to hear his name every week.
Stop cheating.
Stop playing. And nobody's said anything in the chat room yet. That's amazing because usually people are early.
Okay.
It's 8:30, right?
It is. It is game time.
8:30 somewhere in the world.
Hopefully some folk join us. Oldest ninja in the world. Who we pouring out that Hennessy for? That yak. God damn.
No,
Mayor of San Francisco.
yeah, but I don't know his name. I don't have his
Ed Lee.
There we go, Ed Lee.
It's a simple name, 5 letters.
I didn't have my fucking screens not up. Shut the fuck up. Here, take your shit. Yes, Ed Lee passed away earlier today. He died of a heart attack.
Not today.
Oh, yeah.
Was it today?
It wasn't even yesterday. It's like
We're taking this away
I
from
thought it
you.
was today.
You got one job.
Yeah, well, I don't have my shit in front of me because
God damn.
it's still fucking updating. So,
Excuses.
Was it yesterday?
Excuses.
Mary Ed Lee. There you go.
God damn it. 65 years old, mayor of San Francisco, died of a heart attack
He's
early.
the first Asian.
First Asian American mayor
To
for
die of
San
a heart attack
Francisco.
before the age of 65? Pretty fucking rare. I'm just saying.
For San
I'm just
Francisco.
saying.
Yeah.
But he had a heart attack while he was shopping at, I think, at a Safeway or something like that.
Yeah. Brutal,
Shit.
man.
That
Sad.
sucks.
And San Francisco's a hard town to be the mayor of. I mean, you got like literally
Yes.
naked vegan cyclists that'll protest you
Shitting
every
on the
day.
streets.
Every day.
Even eating avocado toast.
Yeah, $20 avocado toast. Get it right. So yeah, all right.
But he was at he did go to a lot of the beer week opening galas. Which was kind of cool.
I think I'm going to go to the one. I've never been to the opening gala, even though I've been to SFB Rick for like 5 years.
Wait.
5 years in a row.
I thought
You didn't go to the one last year?
that's what we did last
Oh,
year.
shit, we did. That was the first one. Yeah.
It's confused. I was like, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
because he's actually wearing a shirt. That, speaking of beer,
Okay.
Yeah,
I wore it the other day.
that's hilarious.
I'm getting old. Dementia sets in early.
So R.I.P. to him.
Yeah.
Were there any others?
Well, he was one of the things that stuck out that he was a part of was when that kid wanted to
Bat
play
Kid?
as Batman, and
Oh,
he,
Bat Kid?
Yeah, he organized the entire city to put on this sort of like Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, they basically turned San Francisco
situation.
into Gotham.
Yeah, and it was really cool to see him just completely organized. I remember like the San Francisco Giants did a good part of it where they just set up these like fake crimes and stuff, and they had this kid. He might have been like 5 or 6, I guess.
I think it was 5, and I think he's like 9 now.
Okay,
It was
yeah.
like a few years ago.
I thought he died.
No, he's still alive. He's healthy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he was a Grant Wish program, and I think he had like leukemia or something.
Yeah.
But I guess he pulled through.
Oh, that's
He
good.
might have died. Now that I'm thinking about it.
No,
I
he's
saw
still
it
alive. 'Cause
recently.
I heard they were talking about it on the news. He's still alive.
Maybe it was just the anniversary or something, or maybe
Yeah.
they brought it up or
Well,
something.
it's kind of interesting. There's a documentary on Amazon or maybe Netflix
It's
called
on
Bad
Netflix.
Kid. Yeah.
It's called Bad Kid.
Oh, about that whole thing?
Yo,
Yeah.
I think they broadcast the whole thing, like the whole experience for him of
awesome.
his thing. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I only saw what was on the news, but I was kind of in and out on it. But
Yeah.
still pretty cool. The guy that dressed as Batman drove a Lamborghini and shit was fucking dope.
He seemed to be sort of, I mean, for the most part, liked, I guess.
Yeah.
From my
people are saying
understanding.
positive things
Yeah.
about him.
He ain't no Willie Brown though.
God damn.
Willie Brown's got a park named after him.
Safeway prices will get you.
Damn.
He's like $20 for avocado toast.
My chest.
I'm coming to see you, baby.
Why are we so disrespectful, man? Why are we so disrespectful?
Damn.
We treat them all the same, though. Not disrespectful. We treat everyone equally.
This is true.
Shit.
All right. I think that was it for RIPs, right?
Yeah, as far as I can tell. Unless we missed something, you can yell at us in the comments.
All right, so first in the chat would be Ed Milson. So thank you very much for being the first in the chat. He's from Brazil. So hola.
Oh.
Out in Brazil.
Very nice.
Thanks for watching.
Very, very fucking nice. Do we want to start off with this bullying scam kid?
Well, I don't think the kid was a scam.
The mom, maybe.
I think the mom was a scam.
The mom kind of pawned.
Well, let's
go to it.
Why don't you break it down? 'Cause
Yeah, why don't we set this up?
Well, I guess a couple of days ago, there was a video that went viral on like Twitter, Facebook, and all the social media about this kid named Keaton Jones. I believe it was in Tennessee, yeah, where he was being picked on by kids at school. They were pouring milk on him and throwing lunch meats or something down his pants, and they show this interview that he kind of does where he's in tears just talking about how he really hates what he's going through, and it's sort of to raise awareness for bullying. And this thing tugged on a lot of heartstrings and went viral. You had a lot of celebrities responding to the video saying, "Hey Keaton, I got your back. If you want to come to the Avengers premiere, I got you," etc., etc.
So Michael Keaton was getting... he was fucking with Batman. I mean, just,
Batman and the Vulture.
Nobody fucks with that.
goddamn, you fucking lost.
But it's just sort of everyone kind of tried to outdo each other. All the celebrities saying, "Hey, come with me, I got you." This to kind of build the kids' confidence up, and which is nothing's wrong with that. And
No.
nobody likes bullying, and it's a fucked up situation. However,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Big however.
Turns out the mom looks like I guess Black Twitter did some investigation.
Well, no, not even,
and the dad.
before even that, like apparently the mom had said that like we don't want all this gifts and stuff like that. We just want money.
Well, I was going to get to that whole
okay.
part. Yeah.
Fucking Thunder Stealer.
No, I thought he was gonna skip over that, but yeah, go ahead.
No, yeah. At first, it was the mom. The dad stuff kind of dropped today, but supposedly, I guess the mom, when they did a little bit of research in some of her old Facebook posts and stuff, she was talking about people crying and bitching all the time, and sort of kind of being a bully in her own way to people that were and specifically kneeling for the anthem and talking about things that were unjust and unfair. And she was giving comments like, "Stop crying. You need to do this and do that," and sort of just kind of.
I say stop crying all the time, though.
Yeah. However, it just seemed kind of ironic that she's got this history for sort of going at people for saying put your big boy pants on and toughen up. Meanwhile, she produces this video with her son.
Let's try bullying her kid.
And then the other shoe that dropped today was, I guess...
Well, you kind of skipped over the other thing too.
Oh yeah, the pictures. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, there's pictures, hers, and I mean the kid's in the photo, but the kid don't really know much, but whatever. Mom's with a Confederate flag and stuff, and doing just kind of borderline makes your racist ear kind of tweak up a little bit.
Your racist senses start tingling.
And then today it dropped that the dad is currently in jail and is a part of a white supremacy gang in lockup. And I don't remember what it was he actually got arrested for, but he's in jail till like 2018 and is a documented like white supremacist. And they looked into his Facebook and he's got a lot of Aryan
the shit.
Aryan Nation comments and memes and everything.
This
So
kid's fucked. This is fucked.
Yeah.
What's even crazier about it too is that the mom was, regarding the pictures and her comments on like her Twitter and Facebook, she started backpedaling and saying like, oh, it was just a joke. It was just like out of satire and stuff like that. I was just trying to be funny type of deal.
But ma'am, you're holding a sign that says "I hate niggers."
Yeah.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
Damn.
For me, this reeked of scam. I don't know why this became a national fucking like viral bullshit immediately.
Well, just because the kid was like really crying and stuff like that, you felt bad for him.
I scrolled right the fuck past it.
I didn't watch the video until I saw.
I didn't give two shits. Well, it did not seem like this was something that needed to be a national thing. Like the kid, if the kid was like molested or like his life was threatened, I don't know.
I know he's deformed.
He's deformed. Like that's what's wrong with his head.
Yeah, like
okay,
like because he mentioned how like they make fun of his nose and like the way he talks and stuff like that. So he's not like your average kid. Like there's something wrong with him.
Yeah, it just didn't seem like this big national fucking story.
The fucked up part is that. So there has been a couple of people that reached out to like teach the kid how to actually defend himself and stuff like that. So like Hannah Gracie, who's like the head of the Gracie University, is a jiu-jitsu guy. He reached out to fly the kid out and then teach them like pretty much his whole family how to defend themselves and stuff like that. He actually did it previously with another girl. That there was like a viral video where this girl was getting her ass kicked by like 4 other chicks, and she was a teenager. And he actually flew the whole family out and fixed everything for them as far as like self-defense stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
the video is pretty long. So
and
because they do it over, I think over a couple months.
Yeah, because it takes a while to really know how to really learn self-defense, and then it doesn't just stop for a couple months. But and then also Joe Schilling, who's a huge he fights in Bellator. He's a huge kickboxer and Muay Thai guy. He actually called the mom to be like, hey, I want to fly the kid out here, teach him how to defend himself, and then also, take him to this Bellator event that I'm fighting at, have him meet the fighters, stuff like that. And she basically said no, just donate to the GoFundMe.
Yeah.
And then he was like, well, what's the GoFundMe for? He's like, oh, well, Christmas is coming up, and got bills to pay. And it's like, no. What the fuck? At that point, he was just like, no, like Wayne, no. It's like this for the kid. You know what I mean?
Nigerian Prince scam 2017. This is what this was, and it reeked of that. I don't know. Even before all this shit came out, I was like, okay, it didn't even reek of like. I don't. To be honest with you, I don't actually believe everything that the kid was saying from the very jump.
There's three sides to every story.
There's probably a whole lot more to it.
Damn.
His story probably has a whole bunch of fucking holes in it. I don't know all the fucking details. I didn't even care.
Yeah.
I don't care about his trailer trash, 8 Mile family, and their racist bullshit either. Fuck them.
Damn.
Well, but you gotta still.
How did you try to say you hate handicapped children or what?
Fuck this particular kid and his family. How about that?
I mean, the kid is. I think he's just a victim of just his family and his environment. I feel bad for the kid because it's obvious that his parents are fucked up.
I don't know if the truth is that he's being bullied. That's the part that gets me to be like, this seems like a big old scam all the way the fuck around.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, no.
Well, especially for a GoFundMe. I'm like, what are you gonna GoFundMe?
Yeah.
Like, you gonna hire Stelio Contos from fucking American Dad to go beat up the bully? It's like, come on, man.
Why would we be scared to call this what it is? This is like some, clickbaity trap that people got caught up in.
Yeah.
Even celebrities got caught up in.
HR called. You can't use trap.
All of Brazil called.
Yeah. It could have been the kids did an uprising and maybe he was the bully and they uprose and.
Or it could have been
because
it could be because of his family. Like Cronin said, it could be his parents, and he got bullied because of his parents' activities.
Yeah. What I want to know is
I ain't messing with no kid whose dad's in jail. Or at least in that elementary school, I knew better. That's off limits.
I didn't give a fuck. You know that he ain't coming no time soon. And when you're in elementary school, you don't give a shit about the future.
like you have the dad.
Wait, the future? There's white girls?
Oh,
what?
Damn.
But I want to know who was bored out of their goddamn mind to go back and research this lady's past Twitter shit.
The internet does not give a fuck.
Yeah.
The internet has time to research.
But once again, this brings me back to a question I had a long time ago. If Twitter could find out who is who's the one killing people off, like in Death Note, who's Akira? If Twitter could find that person, I feel they could.
Oh, for sure, but then they'd all die. That's the problem with trying to find the name, right? Because then Akira will find you and kill you.
Yes. But man, this was, it turned so fucking quickly. It did a fucking 180
in like a day.
Only 2 hours. It was sad story. Oh shit, mom's got questionable. Oh shit, the dad. Oh, this is all bad. They've tried to scam us.
This is where the future's going. Like Joe Rogan talked about this a while ago, but I actually honestly believe in this too. Is that we're gonna get to a future where basically you can't fucking lie anymore. That's how it's gonna get. You basically, there's gonna be some fucking app installed in everybody where they're gonna know if you're lying or not, like right away. So there's gonna be no fucking secrets, nothing like that. I think it's gonna be awful for a good 3/4. I would say a good half. Everybody that lives on Earth. It's going to be awful. You know what I mean? But then it's going to be good in the overall.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is, people are so narcissistic and crazy that they actually take photos of themselves doing dumb shit that comes back and haunts them, like her taking photos with the fucking...
They don't think that's dumb.
Yeah,
not in Tennessee.
I know.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly. But it's
people...
like you can't deny stuff when there's so much video evidence and photos of you doing said thing. You know?
It's like people who like rob people and record it while they're doing it. It's like, are you fucking serious? Because that shit, I say that shit all the time.
I love that shit because it just shows you they're removing themselves from the gene pool. It's the greatest thing ever.
Oh, like the YouTuber who was trying to do pull-ups on a 42 story.
I saw that.
He fell.
And
64 stories.
Was it 64?
64.
Someone said 42.
No, he fell.
But he fell.
Stories.
He fell regardless. He fell with the selfie stick.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, he didn't have. No, so what he did, he mounted a camera across the way that shot over where he was going to be performing the pull-ups, and you can just see him fucking struggling to get back up, and next thing you know, dude just...
He tried to do 4 pull-ups when his body only had him doing 3. He's struggling. I was like, oh, this is all bad.
See, he missed checkbox 1. Can I do pull-ups? Fuck it. Let's just go 50-something stories up and just try it.
Well, he's done it before. Like, he's got like over, I think he had like over 300 YouTube videos of him doing crazy stuff like this.
Well, guess what?
But
he ain't doing no mo.
it only takes one fuck up.
See, this is what happens when you don't have a predator chasing you. When you're at top of the food chain,
Doing dumb
and
shit.
society protects you from everything that's fucking bad, people start doing dumb shit. Like they're thinking that, oh, I could be healthy at 400 pounds. Oh, well, I can go up this fucking 100-story building and do some pull-ups. Like, these are all fucking stupid ass behaviors.
Gravity doesn't assist you.
Well, no, it does assist you to your death.
Yeah, gravity is only a one-way thing. Gravity is not going to be like,
Hold
you know
on,
what, I'm going to hook you up
There's
this
no
time.
such thing as gravity, bro.
Yeah.
On the flat Earth?
Yeah.
It's just going up. Of course.
Yeah,
That's all. It's going. What's propelling us up? No fucking idea. But we're just going up.
Because the Earth is flat, gravity does not exist. It's just a flow of energy.
Oh, God.
Get your shit right.
That's some
But how do
Illuminati
you
type
drop
shit.
stuff?
Oh, and we get to build a rocket just to fly up to the stratosphere just to see that the Earth is flat.
Well, this is what I don't get. All right, so all the flat earthers, if you're a flat earther listening to this, why the fuck you listening to us? First of all, you're listening to this. And at some point in time, this podcast probably went to a fucking satellite dish.
Of course it did.
That's around the globe, by the way. So if you don't think the Earth, if you really think the Earth is flat, do me a favor. I want you to get a fucking telescope. I want you to get a telescope that can see the fucking moon, that can like zoom in on a crater on the moon. Then what I want you to do is go to any coast on the ocean. Point that fucking telescope across the ocean and tell me what you see.
Yeah.
If you don't see shit but ocean, Earth's fucking round, bro. Because you don't see no fucking mountains. You can't see fucking Japan. You can't see fucking London. There's a reason for that. It's because there's a fucking curvature of the Earth. Just because you can't see it, guess what? A fucking ant thinks a fucking tennis ball is flat. Because it's that fucking small.
Yeah. Wait. Has anybody seen the YouTube video? Because I brought this up earlier in our little private thing. I guess there was a flat Earth conference.
I seen it. Oh, yeah.
It was $195 to attend the conference.
What the fuck?
And like BuzzFeed was there, so they were there like sneaking in. They kind of snuck in and was asking people how they went to the conference, and like every person that they interviewed from BuzzFeed
YouTube videos
was a YouTube video. Everyone watched a YouTube video, and that's how they got in. And it's like literally, if you presented information in a particular way and put it in with a bunch of pretty moving pictures, you'll be able to believe that Bigfoot's still out there.
Yeah.
If you did it right, you'd be able to believe Bigfoot, the Megalodon, fucking Elvis is an alien, whatever. Dracula, they still out there. If you do
Tupac
it right.
is still alive, so we all know that.
Oh, him and Elvis are in Miami.
Yeah, they're all chilling. I thought they were in Cuba.
There you go.
Well, Cuba, Miami. I mean, it's only a boat ride.
That Florida thing, man, it still gets you. I'm just like, like back in the 1500s, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's like, dude, Galileo in like the 1500s knew that the Earth was fucking round.
There's plenty of people.
It was like, fucking, how do the Greeks pronounce his name?
Galileo?
No, the Greeks.
What's like, where are the edges? That's what I want. That's like one of
where's
these
the
ones too. Where the fuck are the edges? Like, nobody has a picture of the edges.
Yeah.
It's literally impossible for somebody, like anybody, to like patrol the edges of the Earth because it's too fucking big.
Yeah. This is too dumb to even have to answer these questions.
Yeah.
Like, we know this thing. This has been established. Goddamn.
But I keep watching the videos and they're so ridiculous. Like, I literally watched a video today where somebody was trying to explain how the Earth was flat because if you're on an airplane and you're flying around the globe, why wouldn't you just fly off? And then also, if you're flying north to south, you're upside down. I was like, do you not know how fucking gravity works? Like, seriously, fucking gravity. I mean,
wait,
goddamn.
You go to the upside down if you fly?
Don't try to make sense of this.
Only in space are you upside down, technically.
Actually, you're never upside down.
And then basically there's no up or down.
There's no up or down in space.
And then carry the
coordinates.
But yeah.
Well, who's that singer that said that the world is flat? Was it B.O.B. or something like that?
It was B.O.B.
Oh, yeah, B.O.B.
There's a bunch of them, though. They're a bunch of fucking idiots.
Yeah, it's an NBA player, I believe he's
Kyrie.
Yeah,
Is it Kyrie?
does, yeah. Or he says, I think he's trolling, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's hard.
And he went to Duke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well,
But he was
whoa.
professional athlete, though, so he went to college.
Yeah.
Air quotes.
How many of these athletes have degrees?
Yeah,
Well, they all technically have degrees. Well, I would say
No, not for
99%.
basketball. Not for basketball.
But I would say at least 90% of them do.
No, not for basketball.
Really?
Yeah, no. For basketball, a lot of them leave after 1 or 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Football, most of them do.
I'm thinking in football, a lot of them like some enter draft early.
There is no need. I mean, if you're a professional athlete, there's no need to fucking go to college. It's kind of dumb.
Yeah. Wow.
Even though you should, but it's kind of dumb.
Yeah, and we don't have any problem with other sports going pro, like tennis or golf or
Even baseball.
baseball.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem at all.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like if you went to college and you're that dumb,
Yeah.
you know.
There you go.
This is elementary school shit that was explained to me.
Did y'all see the internet blowing up over the goddamn Terrence Howard memes?
Oh
No,
yeah.
what is this?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah,
I know
Hey,
the
man,
main.
break it down, man.
Yeah. I don't know why this came back because this is so like Hustle and Flow. What 2002? Fucking
Yeah,
shit?
this Hustle. What year was Hustle and Flow? We gotta look
Hustle
that up. Was
Flow
that
way
03?
back.
I'll check it out
It was
real quick.
early 2000s.
It was at least.
But he
10
played
years.
this iconic character, DJ, and he was like this pimp from Memphis,
2000.
rapping.
It came out in
Man.
2005.
2005.
12 years
yeah. Man.
The girl from
13.
I mean, and I know he's on Empire. He was in the first Iron Man. He's been in a bunch of shit.
Does he say Maine? And
I don't know if he says Maine and then everything else, but when he has the hair kind of permed and shit,
and the do-rag.
especially with the do rag, you're just
do-rag.
like, that is Terrence Howard, that is DJ, and you just hear him saying Maine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The
It's
whole fucking time.
Hey Tony, man, I'm gonna need me one of them suits, man.
I loved it.
I need to be up there too, man.
So what brought it back?
Something on Twitter started it. I literally don't know what fucking started, but he responded to him. It was just
He
like
did. He made a video.
he made a fucking video. Something started it. Something started on Twitter, and then it fucking blew up, and the creativity was out of this fucking world.
It's fucking hilarious, actually. I think it's fucking like people who have Photoshop skills. They winning with these fucking
They
memes.
put him on everything.
So there's one. I've seen like 2 shitty ones. Most of them have been fucking pretty fucking excellent, and I've seen it everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how'd this come back?
Yeah, I have no clue on the answers, but it was just fucking hilarious, and I thought the internet was winning when it came to that shit.
I had thought he did something on the show that made it come back, or maybe he got found drunk or something, and people were just making fun of him or some shit. But
Hannibal Buress was drunk.
Yeah, that's
It wasn't me though.
For those of you who only listen to the audio portion of this cast, Old Ninja looks like the spitting fucking image of Hannibal Buress.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
he also looks like the guy from Get Out, the airport guy.
Yeah, TSA.
Man. TSA be out here though.
Holy fucking shit.
The Last Jedi. Look, there's
That was funny.
There's somebody in here from South Korea.
Nice.
Yeah, it's first live watcher that we've had.
Hell yeah. What's up, fam?
What's going on? His name is Dayglow.
Dayglow. What's up with that soju?
Yeah, what up, man?
Dude, these fucking memes are fucking hilarious.
There's one with Frozen. Holy shit.
It's all, do you want to build a snowman, man?
The Last Jedi one looks pretty dope.
Ain't no more Jedis, man.
Why didn't they make a fucking sequel to that movie? That shit was hilarious.
This shit's fucking great.
Oh, God. All right,
There's
so
a video. There's a response video. That's awesome.
Oh, good.
here we are on the day before, the eve of the last fucking Jedi. All right?
Yes, pretty much.
The buzz is fucking real. The premiere happened in LA. I know Stitch is hating right now, just angry about it.
Yeah, he's actually angry.
Don't mean nothing to me.
He's all twitching.
Don't mean nothing to me, man.
Shit.
I think this podcast gonna have that name.
Oh shit. He was like, I see Stitch twitching. Flashbacks of that.
Somebody's gonna have the main podcast.
What I mean, I know we're all besides Stitch. I know we're all fucking hyped. Are we willing to say that the buzz just might be fucking true?
Hold on,
Go ahead.
real quick. You got any bets you want to get?
Oh, do you?
Nah, I'm good.
I mean, Jurassic World 2 is coming out next year. I mean, it could break the box office.
I
out
haven't
in
seen that
June.
trailer for it yet, so I don't know.
The trailer's out. Trailer came out last Thursday.
It looks amazing. I think it can make $1 trillion. I'm just saying.
I'm good for right now. I'm good. Maybe I'll watch the trailer. I'll make
Oh shit.
Any predictions? Any thoughts that you think we should?
Thoughts?
Oh man.
Thoughts, man?
Go ahead. Someone. Oh.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be good. I hope that we figure out, or at least they allude to who Snoke is. That'd be good. I think it's also good to see. What's her name?
Daisy Ridley?
No, Rey.
Oh, Rey.
I want to see her like progressing in her, I guess, Jedi studies, and I think that Mark Hamill is going to be basically like a great Jedi. I think he might end up just quitting the whole Jedi thing after, because I think that he's going to see that she's too powerful, just like her brother. Pretty sure it's a brother, and that yeah.
All right, you're on record. Old Ninja, what you got?
Let's not forget that this is Carrie Fisher's last movie, so everyone's gonna want to see how this turns out with her, because she's
gonna die.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you want to see what her performance is. You want to see what her role is, how her key. Because we didn't have a scene with Kylo and Princess or General Leia or General Organa, and hopefully we get something like that where he actually sees his mom, and maybe there's some kind of reconciling,
or it could even be a flashback.
Could be something. Who knows? It should be. I'm hoping that it's good. Has everybody seen Looper?
Yeah.
So this is directed by the guy who did Looper, and that was really good sci-fi.
So it'd be time traveling?
I don't know. I mean, some people would say, because we've never really seen time traveling, but we'll see how this plans out. I'm hoping it's really good. So far, the early buzz is that this is amazing. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say Rey is a clone. Snoke is Luke's son.
Whoa.
And somebody's losing a limb.
Okay. For me, what I'm looking forward to the most, I want to see the development of Kylo. I liked some of what he brought to the table on Force Awakens, but there is a whole lot more that I need to see from him.
Oh, guess what? Captain Phasma might do shit in this one.
Anything would be an improvement over that first one.
So you're gonna lose the traitor.
Oh,
TR8R, he need to steal the show again. That's what he need to do. Blue, what you got? Any thoughts on Last Jedi coming soon, tomorrow actually?
So for me, like I don't know what most of the lore for Star Wars, but I feel that Kylo Ren, like he actually might become good, maybe take back on the mantle of a Jedi, and I think Rey might become bad because there's been some
called her
clips.
Rhea?
I mean Rey. Was it Rey?
Rey.
it's Ray.
Rey, yeah, Rey. I have a coworker named that, but I think she might turn evil because there's a few cutscenes where her face was a little bit red and you couldn't really see her lightsaber, so it's hard to tell. So that's my guess at that.
Guesstimation?
Yeah, my speculation.
All right.
We will find out this weekend.
I'm watching it on Friday at 8:15.
Friday, you going what?
I'm going tomorrow. Tomorrow at 6.
Oh.
I'm seeing like a double feature.
Quick fucking reminder. Anybody listening to this right goddamn now, don't be that asshole posting spoilers about this. Most people are going to go see it this weekend. Don't post about that shit with fucking spoilers Thursday, Friday, Saturday night and shit.
I think people were asking like for a week,
Yeah.
no spoilers for
Give
a
a
week.
week.
Just give people time to watch
reasonable.
it.
That's very
Yeah,
fair.
that feels very reasonable.
Because especially for this movie, like and probably won't be this way, but it might be sold out the first couple of days.
Oh,
certainly.
yeah.
Like we give the 48-hour rule for like TV shows, but I think for movies it's usually a week or more.
Yeah.
Give people time to see it. Because I won't see it this weekend because I'm be down in Louisiana. I mean,
Nola.
That's in Louisiana. It's all good.
okay. But yeah, I probably won't see it until maybe next week or so.
Yeah.
If you're watching Louisiana, probably get a drink at the.
the theater.
In the theater? I need to do it here.
Yeah.
You can't. Well, just like one or two. Actually, it's expanding now. I guess there's two places now you can get it. It's Fremont and Newark.
Wait, what are you talking?
Actually, I think you can do it in Union City too.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, Livermore, you can.
Yeah, I think it's because even in Santa Clara you can do it.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
They
nice.
have,
It's expanding.
so the AMC's have their bar called McGuffin's. So every AMC I've been to, they all have it there.
You can hit up the drive-through daiquiri place. So. in Louisiana.
well, I'm not gonna be driving, but
Okay.
maybe I'll get an Uber. Be like, hey man, let me just have you.
Yeah, just don't put no straw in it.
What's crazy, I learned like how that works, like how you're. Yeah, like what you were just saying, basically. Like, the driver can have a drink, but it can't have the straw in it.
Right.
But all the passengers can have their straws in their drink. But if the driver has their straw in their drink, then they can get stopped for that.
Yeah.
You don't need a straw to drink.
Yeah.
What, a dackery?
If you
Well, yeah, you don't. Yeah, but that's how they keep it
Well,
from
we just-
being technically an open.
You just drive with a spoon.
beverage.
All right, you have your passenger that's riding shotgun, be like, hey, man, here you go.
Yeah, that's why I always brown paper bag it on the corner.
Which
You gotta pee on it just a little bit.
Yeah.
It's slightly soiled.
Do that thing.
Were we on Star Wars or no?
Yeah, if you had some.
Oh no, I was going to throw it out of order because I want to remember my Be Them BTI question.
Okay.
I think it's pretty hilarious.
Yes, what you got?
Okay, if you could have the option to relive ages 8 through 18 or 18 through 28, which would you choose?
18 through 28 by fucking far. Holy shit.
Wait, what was the age range?
8 through 18 or 18 through 28?
Huh. Would I still have the knowledge that I have now?
Or are you a kid again? Is this big? Like Tom Hanks big?
You just go back and you wake up as 1990, whatever.
With all the knowledge you have now.
I guess, yeah.
18 to 28 by far.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's a whole
So many
bunch of chicks.
mistakes.
Yeah, we'll give you the knowledge.
I'm going to go even young. I don't come back to this age, right?
Well, are you gonna grow up?
I stay, but I mean, I stay.
You're going to progress. So it's like,
Natural progression. Start.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go all the way to 8. I'm gonna go all the way to 8,
18, okay.
and then I'll eventually get through
And then
my
once
20s
you
too.
get to 18, then poof, you turn back to 37.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just
Okay.
like like you're trapped in a little time warp,
Oh, yeah.
and then you go back to your normal life.
Okay. No, I'm gonna go with the younger. I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
with
I
the
got my ass whooped way too many times between 8 to 18.
I didn't have that problem, but yeah, 18 to 28 is where I sort of fucked my life up. So, yeah. It was aided by somebody else, but you know, I definitely fixed that.
I know it's a long, long time for you, old ninja.
Yeah. Can you remember that far back?
Yeah.
Slavery was
It
still
was
going
like
on.
steam
right?
engines
A
and
little
shit.
bit.
Back when dirt didn't have a word.
Yeah. Back when fire didn't have a word.
One of those ooga booga.
Yeah, I would say 18 to 28 for sure. Because then I can help invent electricity. Get my name out there.
You could smash all
That's what I'm talking about.
18, 19 Oh, yeah. Damn, I didn't even think about that part.
I wouldn't even get with any girlfriend. I'd be single the whole time.
Yeah,
just
that'd be.
smashing.
But no, I still go through 18 through 28.
Yeah. Okay.
What was it? Cause see, when I was 18, I was still
Probably a senior.
I was a senior, but I was already emancipated. So
Is there prep time? Like
prep time.
can I like fucking Google all the lottery numbers for like the next?
You need prep time,
You know
man?
what? Sports betting, like Back to the Future 2 style. Man, if I have all my knowledge,
I'll come back and I'll be president.
I'll be Biff.
Maybe Biff.
I might go to 8 through 18 just because middle school was fun as hell. Middle school and high school was fun. I enjoyed that. However, because 18 to 20 is like a blur. Like I was just like fucking around, just like money, whatever, spending, blowing money and making money and
Blowing hookers, yeah.
Blow.
I was
Blowing
like
hookers.
living at home.
What the fuck?
I had a good job and I was just like going out partying like every fucking day. So I think I would go back to cartoons and cereal.
See, for me, it was opposite. Like, me, my 18 through 28. Once I hit, like, 23, like, life just kind of started on the downhill. So, like, I think 18 through, like, 22 was okay, and then, like, shit hit the fan. And it was like my life was basically over for a while. And it was like, I wasn't doing that much cool shit, you know. I would still have my daughter, my oldest, but I would definitely do things a lot differently, you know. So,
All got that hindsight 2020.
yeah, 8 through 18, I was just like, you know, I was depressed, but I didn't give a fuck. I fucking survived, you know. I fucking survived.
I'm just thinking of a few
You
stories.
didn't do any videos with crying on trying to get sympathy from the internet?
No.
I would have read so many schemes in high school. I read fucking.
Yeah, I beat up the bullies. That's what you gotta do. You find the bully and you fuck them up. You gotta feel like it's prison rules.
Yeah.
Did I tell you the story before about when I was in junior high? I had to kick some kid's ass that was in high school.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
so I was on a bus. This is how I didn't get fucked with in high school for most of high school, because I was on a bus and the bus passed high school, right? When I was in junior high, and so the bus was at the stop that was right in front of Newark Memorial High School, and there was a friend of mine that I saw that was in high school. I was like, hey, what's going on? And I flipped him off, you know, just fucking around.
Yeah.
And then there was another kid in high school. I thought I was flipping him off.
Oh.
And so he got all mad, and I was like, no, I was just, you know, flipping him off, blah blah blah. And, you know, it's no big deal. And he got fucking super mad, started talking shit about my mom. So I got off the bus and I fucked this dude up. Like, literally, I kicked this dude's fucking ass like real bad. And then because this was at the time I was doing like martial arts, and so kicked his ass, went on my way. The next day, same bus stop dude was waiting for me.
God damn.
with some
So what
friends.
happens? Whooped his ass again.
Damn.
And then I didn't notice till like I was in like
It was a fair fight. He didn't try to bring like he didn't try to squat up.
no, it didn't matter.
See, that was good. That
It was at the time
respectful.
I was in a gang anyway, so I would brought my friends anyway. So.
Because a lot of times they'll be like they'll try to recruit all their friends and they'll get an army and shit because most people don't fight fair.
No, dude got fucked up. And then I guess I didn't know it until I was in my 20s, but my brother actually talked to the guy. He might have whooped his ass too. So he was like, hey, I heard you fucking my brother like 2 days in a row. I was like, what the fuck? So I never saw that dude again.
Yeah.
Nice.
Never saw that dude again.
Swimming with the fishes?
Yeah.
Soprano shit.
That's why for the most part, except for one incident, I had no problem in high school.
There you go.
'Cause I had a rep.
Damn, someone took a dirt nap.
Yeah.
End up in Newark Lake.
That's a good beat than BTI. I like it though.
That was a pretty good one.
Good one. I'm gonna stick with some of the stuff for you, actually, Stitch, and everybody should weigh in on this. Did y'all see this animated Spider fucking Verse
Dope
trailer?
as
Yeah.
fucking soundtrack.
Done with Miles?
Yeah.
I saw a little bit of it, but I didn't see enough. I saw like a clip with
hyped.
no music. So.
Did you just basically nut on the screen?
I was smiling and I was like, I normally do if I happen to watch a trailer, I just watch it once and be done with it. I watch it maybe like 4 or 5 times. I was like, I need to see everything. What am I missing? But it was really good. I mean, was it 2018?
Yeah.
January 20? No.
December.
December 2018. I was like,
year.
I was like, maybe it's wrong. I was like, nah, fuck, I got like 13 months to go.
Like, I get in a crowd chamber and just like freeze myself.
Yeah, I gotta stay alive now.
Put yourself in a coma for.
It looks really cool. The animation looks pretty crisp from what I'm seeing. I don't know what studio is
Sony, because
It
they
is
still
Sony?
they still
Okay.
own Spider-Man.
Okay, so Sony's animation department, I guess, is.
I guess.
Okay, that's why I was kind of confused.
Yeah, I don't know if they have a sub studio or something.
Okay.
Well, so it is Sony. That's
Yeah,
good.
'cause
I
saw the little Sony logo.
Well, that might break the trend of having like actual good. So Marvel animated movies are generally worse than DC animated movies, like kind of by far, right? There's a few that I liked, but DC is usually on point. Unlike the DCU, they still are not on point. But, yeah. Hopefully this changes that.
Yeah. The spray paint Spider-Man logo on his uniform, that was pretty cool. I was trying to like get like a nice crisp shot of it so I could like analyze like what it is, but it looks pretty unique and different. It is different than the insignia that Miles has.
Yep.
But this one just sort of looks kind of like some tag. It's got like a little bit of a runny like paint line. And
Wait, do you
stuff.
even say what the name of this movie is going to be? Or is it a movie or a series?
It's a movie.
Yeah.
Did we say what it's called?
Spider-Verse.
I think
Yeah.
it's Spider.
I think it says Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Into the
'Cause he's
Spider-Verse.
talking with Parker at like a subway thing, so it'll be interesting. 'Cause we talked and we were on.
With comic noobs.
Yeah, we were on one
Kevin.
like, about where we covered the whole entire Spider-Verse, and that was crazy in depth.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you're going to be able to cover that massive explanation on everything going on in.
There's the logo. It's called Into
Yeah.
the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, how you're going to be able to cover that in like a hour and a half,
2 hours.
2 hour window with all the Spider-Man and the.
Well, it might be just
people
like
killing them and stuff.
maybe just his story, and then like because it made me think of the trade that you let me borrow of Miles Morales' Spider-Man. How he's doing this thing, and then Peter just happens to come to his dimension, and that's where they introduce for the first time he gets his web shooters.
Well, but with the word Spider-Verse being in the title, if they follow even aspects of the book, it's a dank, excellent story. In fact, I'm going to say it's way
dark.
up there with Secret Wars and some of Marvel's best over the last 10 years in terms of like full, comprehensive, excellent crossover stories.
There's a lot of
read
death.
that, yeah.
There's a lot of death in those books, so it'll be interesting to see how they portray that.
And a
in
very
animated.
fresh villain that you don't see very often in the Spider-Man world. We've seen like 6 Spider-Man movies. Very few
All
people know
goblins and,
Morbius or
Morbius,
whatever.
I know Morbius.
Yeah.
You know he should have been Blade's first fucking enemy.
Yeah.
Is his
But
last
he-
name?
Actually, I would have been okay if he was the second one. Deacon Frost I thought was cool, but Morbius came in the second one. I think that would have been cool.
Yeah, but-
I could have set up the second and third, but then
But he fits he fits extremely well with Blade, don't get me wrong, but he fits super well with this story too.
Yeah.
With the Spider-Man all over the different dimensions. I can't wait.
And then with Morbius, what we're talking about is that there's like different, not I want to say breed, but like almost like clans where there's like a vampire clan, there's like the spider clan, and the vampire clan eats just people with spider powers.
They're just hunting them, going through all different dimensions, hunting and murdering them just at will for sport. And
Oh, is it for sport? I thought they were eating them too. Like,
Well, they were just but they were just going full gluttony with it.
Well, actually, that's how. So did y'all read the Venomverse?
Not yet.
No,
Yeah. So the Venomverse, apparently there's like these poisons that go out and hunt the. I can't even pronounce the fucking thing, but basically the parasites are they call them
Symbiote?
symbiotes. Yeah, they hunt them down in other universes, and like they call in other symbiotes from other universes to help them fight the parasites. It's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, it sounds actually kind of similar.
Yeah. It's
Because
really,
in different dimensions, you said, right?
Yeah, different dimensions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cool concept. I hope they knock it out of the park, and I hope they have more than just this one plan. I hope it's not a one and done.
was there an announcement like this week too about maybe there being a what's the red Venom character's name?
Carnage.
That he's going to be in the Venom movie,
yeah, apparently he's supposed to be the main villain.
and they announced who was going to play him, right? Wasn't it like I want to say Willem
I think
Dafoe,
they
but that
did,
doesn't sound right.
I wasn't paying attention to
I
the
don't want
name.
William
it was some older guy that I saw, but
there was some name that I was like, whatever. And then they also announced the leading lady, which I was like, whatever. So apparently they're supposed to be shooting in the Bay pretty soon.
Supposed to be Woody Harrison.
Woody Harrelson?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's gonna play
Carnage?
Carnage.
A little old.
Cletus.
Yeah.
But I think he can do crazy.
Yeah, he can do crazy, but he is kind
That's the only thing I can think of when it comes to him.
Gotta find
nuts.
those Twinkies.
Yeah. He was so great in that fucking shit, man.
But he was good in fucking was it National Born Killers?
Natural Born Killer.
Oh,
Yeah, that shit.
Shit, he was even good in War of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
He did a good.
seen that one
He did
yet.
a really good job.
I appreciate the fact I didn't know this, and I don't follow like celebrity gossip and shit with Spider-Man or whatever, but like Tom Holland really is smashing old girl.
Zendaya.
Yeah, I was like, you done pulled yourself a bad red bone.
Is he really? Is he
yeah.
like twice her age?
In the
Now she's a pedophile? I mean, because he's about 12.
Who, Holland?
Yeah.
No, he's
I was like 22.
He looks about 12.
He looks like
I thought you were talking about the guy who played Bane in Batman. I was like, what? He's smashing on?
Oh,
Tom Hardy.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about him. I was like, damn. he's
Well,
pulling that?
I mean, like, let's be real. On Homecoming, he was chasing two red bones.
Yeah, he was.
I'm just saying.
No, he was chasing one.
he was chasing two.
Who was the second one?
Well, he was chasing the popular girl, but then there was the other one.
Vulture's daughter.
Yeah, Vulture's daughter was one, and then the other girl was
was kind of like
Zendaya.
Then I was checking him out.
she was chasing after him.
What you want today?
So since we're on the topic of trailers,
Yes.
did you guys see the new Ready Player One trailer that dropped this week?
No, I did not, but I know
yes, I did.
a lot of people were
Jesus
talking.
Christ! I would down there was dehydrated.
Did you nut on the screen?
I nut on the screen, on the fucking wall,
oh man.
door handles,
See, that
curtains.
all that counts for Destroy Dick December. Go ahead.
I think I got the whole month in a day, boy.
You gotta watch that fucking or you gotta listen or read the book. It's really
I'm
good.
trying to read the
I
book.
believe you. You know.
So like the Easter eggs. So the book is mainly about like finding Easter eggs and stuff like that. But in this goddamn trailer, there's so much more that they show you, which is fucking ridiculous. Like in the offline chat, I was telling you how that they have not Diva, but they have Tracer in there. They show a clip of Tracer, which is cool because she's not in the book, but they're like kind of modernizing it to like now times. Because this book came out like maybe 5 to 10 years ago.
Was it Fuda Tracer or
man.
Because I mean,
No, it's never Fuda Tracer. Tracer's always one getting fucked by a food.
I mean, it's kind of true.
switched it up lately, but you know.
I guess so.
But like a lot of the stuff. So this time in the trailer, we got to see what it looks like more in the Oasis. So if you haven't read the book, the Oasis is this virtual world that you connect to, and you pretty much forget about your regular world, and everybody pretty much live in this Oasis.
The framework.
But what was cool about it that you got to see a lot of the characters, like you get to see the people, their real life characters, inside the Oasis, which was really cool. So the main person, I can't remember his name. It's Wade Wilson, but
No, it's Wade.
But what's his last name?
It's not Wilson.
Yeah, I'm all Deadpool's in this movie.
It's Wade. His name is Wade, but in the book, or inside the virtual world, his name is
Zero Cool.
No,
No, goddamn, that made me forget all that shit. No,
I know it starts with an A. But anyway, so you get to see his character, which is really cool. But like,
it's not Parzival, right? Parzival?
Yeah, it's Parzival.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it is with a P. But anyways, so we got to see like more of the Back to the Future car, and you get to see a scene where like the front end is all damaged. You got to see fucking one of the cool scenes. There was somebody's avatar is Chucky, and you just see Chucky going around just fucking killing people and shit. Which is cooking, not like killing them, but like in they're playing. So in the book, there's like tournaments that you have where you get to have like it's like a MMO, right? And you get to see Chucky like destroying other players, and as he kills them, they break up into pieces and turn into coins or points or whatever. But we got to see that. We got to see like a scene where you get where you get to see all of the IOI guys, like apparently they're getting wiped out because all their machines start to turn red. And I think that's from a scene where they have the final war at the end of the book.
Nice.
It's fucking cool. But yeah, this trailer was fucking perfect. Like I want to get a time machine and time travel to when this fucking movie's coming out.
they get a
Next year,
date?
right?
So excited of it. It comes out March 30th of next year.
That's
That's not bad.
So real soon.
I need to read this book real quick. Steven Spielberg got the helm.
Yeah, and I would
Stop
say
moving the goddamn table.
I would say
Who
this
the fuck
is,
was doing that?
I was like,
But the make shit fall over.
Well, maybe
I
that's
feel
me.
like this
Sorry.
might do better than Star Wars.
This motherfucker! Really?
All right,
Might.
so let's make bets.
oh, we making bets?
I don't make that.
I hope it does.
But to say,
I knew it.
because I love Ready Player One, but no, it's not.
Steven Spielberg is behind this.
Yeah, but they don't got
40
Disney money.
years of sci-fi nerds are behind Star Wars.
I'm not betting on it though.
Let's see, the next one, the Slave Leia costume.
Damn. Stitch, you taking this bet or nah?
I don't know nothing about it. I'm just rooting for the upset.
I mean, it's great. I mean, it's like, so I've always said if they made a TV or movies about Saga, I think that has potential to be more popular than Star Wars. And I say that honestly, that's honest to believe that because it's a better story in my opinion. But it still won't make more money.
I agree story-wise. My only issue would be, and this is no knock on it because I love Saga.
It's rated R.
The nudity in rated R is not going to make it like as universally appealing from a sci-fi standpoint. Because some people are going to be like, sci-fi should be PG-13ish or whatever, but it's like you can't do that.
I
PG-13.
think Star Trek Discovery is like changing minds.
Okay,
Yeah. And then, well, it's not only that. I mean, the Alien franchise, it's been mostly R.
But
that's
like horror.
Yeah, that's sci-fi horror. This would be.
I think BSG is the first show to really kind of crack the mold. You know what I mean? By having
Battlestar?
by having adult themes or having sex. You're saying frack instead of fuck, but you know it was a few years back.
Yeah.
But, you know, they were kind of breaking the mold as far as like adult themes in sci-fi.
They definitely were. And don't get me wrong, I love Battlestar.
Did anybody watch? Was it Farscape or Babylon 5? Did they
I watched
have
a few of Farscape.
So did it have the same
had no
kind
titties.
No, but did it have the same kind of themes? Because I heard there were some like pretty like dark themes in Babylon 5. But
Battlestar
I've never
Galactica
watched
went
it.
deeper, way deeper.
Real deep.
And then Stargate. I didn't watch Stargate SGU, but did it have? No. It still was light and fluffy.
Universe was pretty dark.
It was, but it wasn't as dark as BSG though. It was probably the best sci-fi show after BSG up until The Expanse.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's fair enough, but it only got 2 seasons too. I think it got cut short on the second
But it was really
season.
good.
I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, I know that they're planning on doing some new, like they're trying to once again revive Dune. So they're trying to do more Dune TV stuff. We'll see how that plays out, but that has potential if done correctly.
I can still go back and watch Dune to this day, like the movie.
The OG, yeah, the OG.
The old one?
Oh yeah, even with the shitty, even at the time, it was, well, they were revolutionary back in the day.
Yeah. If you watch it now, it still has some pretty interesting themes, and like the only thing that kind of takes me out of it is Sting. When you see Sting in it, it just throws me out. I'm
He's
just
like, look at how beautiful I am.
yeah, I was just, yeah.
Androgynous motherfucker.
And he's like dancing around. I will kill him. And I'm just like,
he dies like a bitch.
Okay, he does die, but he dies epically because he like gets ripped in half. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Do we know if there's going to be another season of American Gods?
Yeah.
Talked about it?
But I heard somebody got are off the show.
Yeah, and he does Hannibal. Is he the guy that does Hannibal? The show. I guess the showrunner. I think I had heard something about he was moving over to a different show. But it's briefly in my head. I can't say for sure if it was just rumored or if it was actually
American Gods is fucking good. Did that come out last year or this year?
This
year.
It's
Okay.
on the.
Is that on our list? Okay, yeah.
It's on our list. Yeah.
That's like probably one of the dankest new shows of this year.
And I like the fact that it was only 8 or 10 episodes, something like that.
They're really good.
But they were all solid. Go ahead.
Do we want to talk about this big news? Because not only is everyone waiting for The Last Jedi for early screenings tomorrow, but this whole
Destroy Dick December?
Fox Disney decision is supposed to be tomorrow.
Well,
And everyone's on pins and needles about this because, yes, this could be huge, but it looks like there's some stipulations and, like, you know, everyone's talking about Marvel's first family not being part of this deal. Yeah, Wolverine coming in to Avengers 4, all these other behind the deals. This is what people have been talking about for 2 weeks.
they have been.
And the decision will be tomorrow, which is a game changer.
Whomstead says it's going to definitively be tomorrow.
The deal is supposed to go down tomorrow, else it expires.
See how that Anna
According to who?
According to Disney, Fox, Comcast. Actually, Comcast, I guess, dropped out of buying Fox.
Y'all weigh in, but I believe it when I see it.
They're not going to announce what they're going to do
Exactly.
out in public. I'm just saying that from a I know what corporations do perspective. 'Cause that affects their fucking bottom line.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you say, "Hey, we're thinking about buying this company," that really affects your stock, like right away. And especially if you say you do it and then you don't, your stock's gonna fucking tank.
Yeah, it's better to advertise, what you're gonna do, and then here's the surprise, it actually happened.
Yeah. Isn't it illegal for them to do that? Like to announce that they're gonna merge or they're gonna acquire some other company? Because then that would affect their stocks. Like people might buy into it.
Well, no, it's not illegal to do. It's not really illegal to do, but it's prudent for your company to have legal things in place to say that I'm actually going to buy that company.
Yep.
Like it's pretty dumb to say like, hey, we're buying that company, and then you haven't signed any fucking anything.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden anything goes bad, then your fucking stock tanks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or you are still doing your research on that other company.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there are surprises that you can be in store for. But
so besides the whole, it's happening tomorrow.
Yeah. From a speculation standpoint, I mean, we talked about it a little bit a couple of weeks ago. I mean, fanboy wise, I've always wanted to see fucking Wolverine and some of the X-Men in a broader MCU universe. That's just something I've always, and even Doctor Doom and Fantastic Four,
If done right.
Yeah.
If done right.
Well, the main thing is that some of the larger story arcs in Marvel, all these three franchises are together.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like you need Spider-Man, you need X-Men, you need the Avengers. I mean, those are
the big ones.
Staples. So if you don't, and Fantastic Four, sorry.
Yep.
If you don't have those four, you're missing on a lot of major story arcs like
Skrull.
Yeah, well, the Skrull Invasion, the Secret Wars, fucking even in the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yep.
There's a lot of major storylines that you're not going to get without
Civil
all
War.
four of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, Civil War. That's another one. Yeah. Well, the correct Civil War.
Correct.
Not just inner beef. That's what it should have been called.
Yeah, and the other thing that would be interesting too is, I mean, obviously Avengers are on top with the Guardians and whatnot, but the X-Men, one of the things that makes them very, very fucking different, and you've seen it in the Fox movies a little bit, but they're fucking hated, Like people think that they are shit, walking shit, you know what I mean? As opposed to putting on a pedestal Tony Stark and all the Avengers.
Yeah, they're not revered as publicly. They're not accepted in the general public.
Laws are about to be passed against them.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with Disney gulping up all the characters and stuff. That way they can produce their own storylines. I don't feel comfortable trying to interject them if they do purchase their properties and likeness and stuff and throwing it into this current storyline that we have going on right now. I just feel like it'll be out of place.
Just to clarify, which are you talking about? The storyline leading to Infinity?
Yes.
Infinity War?
Yeah, based on all the chess moves that they've made so far, I don't want to see them all of a sudden throw Wolverine into Avengers 4.
You know what they should do? If they got everything consolidated, they needed to do fucking the next, I guess, phases for Marvel and the MCU. It needs to be based on Hickman stories.
Oh, that'd be
Then you can start with like the New Avengers or Future Foundation, or even before that you can start with the Fantastic Four where Johnny Storm dies, in the FF, which is Future Foundation, then New Avengers, then Secret Wars, and that is good for fucking 8-10 years.
Yep.
8-10 years of fucking storytelling with everybody involved.
I'm also going to just piggyback on that and just say you'd have to push down, at least in my mind, some lesser heroes that they have planned. I mean, this is more important than Wasp and Ant-Man 2 or even Captain Marvel or
No, Captain Marvel is still a big deal.
Yeah, I mean,
this is way bigger if you got X-Men and Fantastic Four for me.
Well, yeah, but she's still a big deal as far as like galactic shit goes.
Yeah, because she fights with
Earth.
Nova Corps. She was a big integral part in fucking shit ass Civil War 2. So,
But didn't Rogue steal her powers, or is that Miss Marvel?
That's Miss Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah.
These guys have Marvel's name.
Now-
That's why I told you, one of the shittiest fucking names in all the comics was Marvel, Miss Marvel, Marvel Girl.
And,
Kevin, get him.
A concern that I also have is, let's say they do pick up the property of X-Men, including like Deadpool, Fantastic Four.
I forgot about that.
As of late, I really liked what Fox has done with Old Man Logan and with Deadpool in terms of like their violence and being rated R.
But we also have Fantastic Four that was by Fox. That was garbage. I still haven't watched
Yes.
it.
And the last X-Men, which was garbage.
Yeah, but I enjoy the rated R's that were put out with the Marvel characters and stuff. I think it tells a better story. It lets you be more true to the comics, because a lot of these storylines, they're not PG-13. There's some violence going down. There's a lot of issues in terms of even so-called with the Wasp, Ant-Man. You have domestic violence. Which is a huge story.
They ain't gonna show that.
Disney's not going to touch that. Now, they've already set the pieces up. Well, I mean, not so much with Logan, because Jackman's, I guess, out, or supposedly, as it's rumored out.
Well,
but with Deadpool...
At this point, he could be old man Logan, because he's old as fuck.
Yeah,
but I think he's out,
that
though.
first one was just violent. And if they nerf that, and all of a sudden I'm stopped seeing Logan slicing people's arms off, and I don't see blood, I'm be like, what is this bullshit? Yeah. And I think you already set the bar really high with Deadpool and Old Man Logan in terms of like, oh shit, this is violent, this is awesome, I love this. If you take a step back, and I mean, we'll probably get a better story. I definitely think with having the Disney money aspect of it, but I do like the grittiness that the last two Fox movies with Deadpool and Logan.
And Deadpool 2 is almost out.
Yeah. So I think if they do only take over the properties, I'll be a little bit concerned to see how they handle the violent setup of these characters that Fox has already established, which I love, and I think it's universally been liked.
Yeah. Hey, look, I've been on record a gazillion fucking times. I'm not convinced Marvel Disney is going to kind of nerf Thanos, but we'll see. So I don't know.
I mean, if you want to put butts in seats, you got to do that PG-13. So
not necessarily.
Deadpool did well. Logan did well.
Logan and Deadpool did very well.
With all the Marvel properties they put out for a decade, and all of a sudden it comes out R, I don't see them doing that. Especially on the reportedly the biggest movie ever made.
They're not going to do R. R is not going to be touched with this whole Marvel. I mean, Avengers storyline.
Oh, the event. Yeah. Well,
they're not touching.
At the end of this phase, probably not. But if they start a new phase,
new one.
So if let's say they do acquire a large portion of Fox, which acquires a bunch of these characters, they could potentially start a new phase with R-rated movies.
I hope so, but I don't know if they'll,
because they'll be able to release those movies under the Fox brand. Or even, I mean, their rated R division is Buena Vista, which is technically the Marvel movies are released under. So you could have both now, Buena Vista and 20th Century Fox, release whatever R content you need.
They don't have the balls.
Has anything under Disney been R?
Yeah,
per se?
Well, they own A&E. Shit.
ABC.
Yeah, but ABC.
ESPN.
Yeah, ESPN. There was one Touchstone. They own Touchstone. So they can definitely do our show with Touchstone, I'm pretty sure.
That sounds familiar. It seems like they've probably had a whole bunch of R movies that I'm just not thinking of.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to find out too, if Disney had any R-rated movies, but I can't really, because the one list I looked at said that the South Park movie was under by Disney. I was like, that doesn't sound fucking right.
No, it's not. That's by Viacom, because it's by.
There you go. Yeah, Comedy Central. Yeah. Holy fucking shit. Okay. There was something real quick, sticking with Marvel, something called Marvel Rising, which had new animated film with Spider-Gwen, Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, a whole bunch of the more new, I guess the newer Marvel characters.
Female heroes, I guess?
Not all female, but yeah, a lot of the new female heroes and whatnot.
Is this out?
No, it's coming soon. They just kind of announced it or whatever. It looks quasi interesting. I think they want to give Squirrel Girl and Spider-Gwen some love.
Is there a trailer or no?
No, all I saw was an article and a couple of quick screenshots on this one.
Okay. It could be interesting.
Could be interesting. I mean, they have to long term, really get these characters with voice actors and good storylines out there if you want to have them be the face of this, of Marvel later on.
Hold on. Actually, now that I'm glad Handsome Zach brought this up.
What'd he say?
Talking about R-rated movies, he was talking about Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and Punisher. Those are all still technically owned by Disney.
Yeah,
so.
it's Disney, Marvel.
Yeah, TV, but yeah.
And there's no fucking way that you can pass off the Punisher as
PG-13,
not rated R.
Yeah, there's a lot of blood.
I agree.
Innards. There's some, I don't want to say graphic sex, but enough to be borderline.
Are there titties in it? I haven't finished it.
No nipple.
Punisher? No.
Yeah.
No nipple.
You get side boobs.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You do get a booty shot, but it's a man.
so it's a violent R, but not a nudity R.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
Ultra violence though.
yeah, like people like innards and shit displayed. Like people fucking Picasso'd on the wall. And
Can I
shit.
see kidneys or nah? That's what I want to know.
When they ripped out of the body? Yeah.
Is she bending over?
Oh, you talking about? She ain't got no. What is it? A skeptic?
Hey, even though Adrian Donnie is fine, but she got no booty.
No booty.
Yeah, she kind of fakes it, and I'm just like.
I've also been watching Marvel's Runaways.
Okay.
That's
tell me
been
about this.
really, really good.
Is this Hulu, right?
Yes, it's on Hulu exclusively. I believe there's 7 episodes that are out.
What you doing?
Kronos just popped one.
Almost killed himself.
It's based on that comic, which I have not read, so I'm not totally familiar with. I know Hobby was saying he's read it. It's about 6 teenage kids, and they each have special powers. Not to give too much away.
Are they mutants or nah?
They haven't said the word mutant.
One is like a witch. I know that because I know her from A-Force.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have mutant
like
powers. Yeah. So I
They're
mean,
meta enhanced.
yeah. I mean, they were born with these powers.
Okay.
So I mean, I'm trying to think of how we classify what's technically a mutant or.
If they don't say mutant, then they probably ain't mutant.
Well, I haven't said it yet. However, they have.
Well, it's like saying that there's no zombies in Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're right. They don't say the word zombie.
Yeah,
You're right.
but it's really good. It's the graphics are good. The story's really.
Wait, animated?
No, it's
You would CGI.
I mean, like CGI. Okay, I thought it was like a movie or animated.
Oh no, it's not animated.
Okay.
But it's really good. These teens find out that their parents are like doing like sacrificial stuff.
Oh shit.
And the one, and I was watching it, and he's probably, I would say he's one of the most iconic, just like bad guy characters. Is the dude that from Nip Tuck. I can't think of the guy's name.
The doc?
The doctor. Yeah, he's in there, and I'm just like, yeah, he's fucking evil. I know he's evil, and he's gonna be the center of what all this crazy shit's going around. But it's really good. I highly recommend it. They're still putting out episodes because I was able to binge through, and I think I watched 6 of them.
Wow.
And I was ready for the next one, and it's like, oh, next one releases next week. I was like, what the fuck? I'm hooked. Like, I need to know what's going on. But
Another hit.
all the characters are really good. It's a interesting, diverse cast, and I like it.
Are they a lot of people, like actors that you, besides the Nip Tuck guy, that you have not seen?
The Nip Tuck guy is the only one that I recognize.
Fresh new faces?
Fresh new faces. I need to do some age checks to make sure that I can say some of these are hot because they're playing in high school, which makes me think that they are older. But they're some of them pretty hot. The Asian witch chick.
Yeah.
She's pretty hot.
Is she thick though, or
She's just
slim thick?
she's got some curves on her.
All right.
And the mom's sexy.
Ooh.
Yeah, the mom can get it.
Is she a better mom than Steve from Stranger Things though?
Oh yes.
That guy's
yes,
mom of the year. What are you talking about?
What you talking about, man?
Busting out the fucking nail bats, protecting his children.
Yeah, but it's really good. I highly recommend it, and I'll probably give a more comprehensive review once I'm completely done with this season. I think I overheard there's going to be 10 episodes, so I'm on 6 or 7.
More
right
than
now.
halfway through? That's
Yeah.
good. All right. Solid motherfucking shit. And thank you for that clarification, handsome Zach, over in the chat room. We appreciate you. Did we want to...
Oh damn, Mom.
What?
Okay.
Mile High Bird saying some shit?
No, he was just making. He did a quick age check for me.
Oh, okay. Is everybody legal? That is important.
So they're fappable.
All right, because it is Destroy Dick December, and I don't have much material
Well, it's
anymore.
just like that chick from The Gifted.
Oh yeah,
She's
the little
legal.
blonde chick.
She's over 18, right?
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
over
yeah.
18.
Okay.
She's hot as fuck. I mean, now that I can say that, like, it's pretty fucking hot.
She's pretty bad.
Holy fucking shit. Did almost everybody watch this Walking Dead? Are we in the clear?
I watched.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Blue didn't, but I guess he already got it spoiled.
Yeah.
The war is on.
But we haven't talked about Walking Dead in a few weeks.
Yeah.
So we might want to do a quick recap.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. This season it's not the best season, only because they drug out too much good shit happening to, the good guys. And I was just like, that's just gonna happen. Can we just like get it over with now?
We knew it was headed that way.
Yeah, it was just kind of annoying to watch all this good shit happen and then like kind of some filler episodes. you know. But
I mean,
last episode was okay.
But real quick, the most annoying thing for me is this garbage pail kid girl. What's her face?
Oh, yeah,
with the fucking bang. I'm like, it's not even believable. I can't suspend my belief that anybody would fucking follow her. Even the trash people. People would be like, okay, you're not a compelling speaker. You don't look like you have any like real resources that you're able to handle on your own. You know what I mean? She's just a weak ass fill-in.
She's like,
she's awful.
Reminds me of Mad Max a little bit.
Yeah, wannabe Mad Max.
You come now. I sculpt you.
Yeah,
turn around,
bitch. I will backhand you. I'm Rick Grimes.
So that one scene that I had a problem with is that so like they had the walker that they're going to try to use to kill Rick.
The Mad Max.
Yeah, and he like fights him, gets him down. He grabs her and like pins her to the ground and shit like that. And she tells the guys like, okay, don't shoot him. But then he lets her go, and they're standing up. They still got guns.
Yeah, no shit.
And he's still standing there in just his underwear. They should have just.
They're fucking paint
Somebody
sniffers,
just came
man.
up and just shot him or some shit.
It doesn't make any sense.
They follow her.
She's exactly 18. No, I still feel bad.
No, it's all good. It's
that's exact. I'm almost double her.
Unzip.
Wait. I think I am double her age.
36.
Oh man.
Yeah.
She didn't call you daddy. It is.
I'm more than double her age.
That's bad because she literally could call you daddy and it would apply. I don't know about that.
There was a meme today I saw that said something like the word daddy is so sexualized that when I have kids they're gonna have to call me bruh.
Hey, bruh.
That's pretty good.
Hey, man.
But yeah, you got this war that's been dragging on fucking forever. Zeke is in the wind. You know, he lost all his motherfucking confidence.
Yeah, he lost his tiger.
Still, I smile.
Yeah,
the fuck?
he is in the wind. But then, we lost Shiva.
Well, he's got. I think Ezekiel's gonna get saved by. Oh boy.
Oh, Morgan.
By Morgan.
Probably.
Yeah.
There's only like 3 dudes in there. Morgan's gonna easily kill those guys.
Yeah.
Morgan's a badass.
Well, now he's not mopey no more. So
Well, he was like kind of like crazy for a bit.
Well,
Jesus is now
he was on God mode.
He's like unleashed now. Yeah, he's like someone unlocked the God code on him. So he's all going
like
crazy.
I can't die.
Jesus can get dealt with right fucking now.
Hey, that fight between Jesus and Morgan was actually pretty dope.
Jesus, he's a badass.
Yeah.
I don't like that bullshit of him undermining Maggie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I was like,
But he's still a badass though.
And he continually goes to Maggie before he actually just does something.
He does.
He does like we should. What do you think? We think we should do this. And he says, well, we got to do the right thing. And she's like, well, I don't know. And he's like, well,
keeping dangerous ass motherfuckers alive and shit.
know, right?
Hey, but
Near
Jesus,
your children.
yeah, but Jesus will have her back if someone came at her because Maggie's still pregnant. So
It's some ridiculous. That guy needs to be put down.
This is what you should have done with all those guys that they captured. What you do is get a trebuchet. All right.
Oh, what now?
A trebuchet. It's like a catapult, but fancier.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Is that the one that like swings?
Yeah.
oh yeah.
That when you attack the fucking sanctuary, you fucking trebuchet their asses on.
Nice.
Set them on fire first, because bodies burn pretty quick. Set them on fire, trebuchet their asses in the sanctuary. and burn
That's
them fucking
all
down.
bad.
There you go.
Yeah.
One thing I thought was funny, it was like maybe a few episodes ago where the old mayor of the hilltop was all talking shit. How like when he was trying to get into the hilltop, he's like, oh yeah, blah blah, like I'm better than most people and blah blah blah. But then so they let him in and he started talking all this shit. But then when Jesus brings over the captured people, he's like, you can't let these people in. These people are fucking. He basically was saying the same shit about himself. It was God, I hate that fucking dude. I'm so glad they threw his ass in prison with the other
They
people.
sure did.
In general, the characters seem to have gotten so much more annoying.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I think this half season.
But what he did to fucking Father Gabriel was fucked up. He bounced on him and shit.
All of it. I mean, Gabriel's got fucking Negan dead to rights. He could have ended this whole fucking thing.
could've.
But Gabriel saw some redeeming qualities at this point.
Yeah.
He did. He did step up a little bit.
And to be fair, they've had like numerous opportunities to end Negan, and they didn't take it.
Yeah.
So Gabriel's not the only
Even
one.
fucking Rick at this last episode, I was like, bro,
Yeah.
you don't bring a fucking bat to a gunfight. Why the fuck, you get tossed out a window, go back in and fucking shoot his ass. It's like, bitch, you gotta, fuck you and your fucking nailed ass bat. I got a bunch of bullets with your name on it.
And not only that, he hits him with the handle side of the bat instead of hitting him with the barbed wire, and he could have kept going and going and would have ended it right then and there.
And he could have just cleared the house and fucked him up. He's a goddamn sheriff. Clear the house. You got a guy with a bat, and you got your fucking Magnum revolver, whatever the fuck.
I would have shot that dude in the dick.
It could have been game over. But all these people are acting annoying. Fucking Eugene's annoying as fuck.
Eugene's always been annoying, though.
Fucking Pizza Face is annoying.
Oh, shit.
He could have, everything's just dragging on with this whole.
Trevor from GTA 5 is still awesome. I'm just gonna put that out there. I love Trevor.
He was like, get in the box.
Yeah.
He thought we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Yeah. He's perfect on there.
Yeah. So I guess the big thing is Carl is
Coral.
Coral is fucking bit, and he's
on some dumb shit.
Yeah. So he got bit. He's dead or gonna die. So
I don't like how they didn't show how he got bit.
I did. I was like, that's kind of cheesy.
Are they in the sewers? Because he was in the sewer.
No, I thought go ahead.
It happened when he was with that Indian dude when he was trying to like kill the walker, and the Indian dude kind of was saying like, I'm a human. Don't be doing that.
I don't know.
And the zombie came off from the side.
So days have gone past and he didn't turn.
Yeah, because
I think that was earlier this day. I think.
I don't know. That bite looks really fresh.
We could be wrong.
Yeah,
we'll see in like
we might see a flashback episode.
I heard because it was spoiled to me when I was looking through the internet, and I saw last week's episode, and I was like, oh shit, that's where he got. This must be where he got bit from, because after he got bit, or after that scene, he was kind of quiet, and he was like, and that's when he wrote the letter to his dad, saying like, you don't get to see what he writes, but you just see him write the letter to his dad, and then like later on, he's standing on top of the fence telling Negan that I want to die, I'll die, or whatever. So I think he was already bitten by that time before he even got into the sewers.
Yeah,
wait a minute. He cannot die without getting some teenage pussy. What the fuck is wrong with this show?
He definitely smashed on that little girl.
Wait, I want to kind of sidebar with Stitch here. Are you convinced that he's gonna die? Because you know in the book that there's a group that's coming.
Yeah, where I've read in the books, Carl is still alive, kicking, doing well.
Yeah, and
I don't know if they're going to go into the whole Whisperer storyline.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking.
I have no idea, but it's already sort of been kind of out there that Chandler Riggs kind of had his foot out the door. Like, he wanted to go to college and do his own sort of separate thing and
work on his singing career.
And just be a fucking normal kid. I mean, was a child actor in this series, and he wanted to do his own thing. I mean, get different roles, not to be.
What pissed me off is that I saw some shit on Facebook about people saying how Scott Gimple doesn't give a shit about The Walking Dead. And he just kills off characters when he wants because blah blah blah. I'm like, bitch, get the fuck out of here with that nonsense. First of all, Glenn got killed off way earlier in the comics. Second of all, he introduced a character into the show that's not even in the comics that is beloved pretty much universally with Daryl. And there's been other characters that have gone on with, that have kept their various limbs like Rick, or have survived longer like other characters. You know what I mean?
Like, who's the redhead dude? Because he survived longer. Abraham. He survived longer than when he was supposed to.
Just because he's killing somebody that you happen to like, that doesn't mean shit.
Yeah,
the fuck out of here with
the books are almost completely different now than the show is. It's just like a very, very loose guide or translation, because like you said, a lot of people are still around, etc.
Like Judith isn't even supposed to be in it.
Judith dies with her mom.
Mom gets blasted in the stomach.
Glenn gets fucked up by Negan, but Abraham was the one that got shot in got the arrow in the eye, rather than the chick's girlfriend and stuff. So a lot of it's been completely switched around and totally different.
Same thing with Carol. Doesn't Carol kill herself because of Tyrese?
Yeah, it's
he's smashing them.
Yeah, it's a lot of craziness going on.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff, and there's still characters that are to come. So. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, like it's like you're saying, a lot of things can change because of the actors themselves. Like if they leave the show, something happens, you got to rewrite, or you got to change it. It has to be changed.
Yeah.
Or someone. I mean, if they have to fire someone,
it's a different medium.
Yeah.
How about that? I mean,
it is.
It's as simple as that.
The books are like they said, they're a guideline, but shit happens. Like someone could get hurt, sick, injured, or fired, or whatever.
Pregnant.
You got it. pregnant. You gotta kind of change the show.
I think they're just
real world shit.
And I do think they're kind of milking this storyline because how popular Jeffrey Dean Morgan is, and unfortunately, I mean, I'm kind of ready to move on with this whole Negan thing. Like,
really?
I'm ready to get to a conclusion. Like, yeah, he's entertaining, he's funny and stuff, but I'm just like, let's keep it moving. Like, I feel like we've been at this whole war between the villages and stuff, and for way too long. I'm ready to kind of move on with it, but it seems like everyone loves Negan as a fan favorite. I think they're maybe a little bit shy to either in this storyline or get him off the screen.
Yeah, I think I concur with that.
Do we ever find out whatever happened to Dr. Dre?
He never came back.
He went to 24.
Yeah, he did. And then 24 got canceled, so he's still out in limbo.
They got canceled again? Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I didn't even know that guy.
24 Legacy, yeah, he never came back. So if they...
Well, don't say he never came back. It's just... Oh, you mean since the... Okay, I got you.
Yeah, the character never came back. We don't know if he lived or died. He just
I wonder if they ever touch on it again.
He just disappeared.
Are you going to treat it like the little girl from Family Matters?
The room that come back for like 2-3 seasons.
Yeah.
Damn.
Got left like dark skin and
She went upstairs and that was it.
He got left like T-Dog, because T-Dog was missing for hell episodes, and all of a sudden everyone's like, who the fuck is this dude?
But what if there was a way to have some type of trinkets from The Walking Dead in our real life?
That would be awesome.
But there is. Sort of. All right, so this next portion of the podcast is going to be brought to you by Loot Crate.
Loot Crate.
Loot Crate is basically a mystery box service where they send to you Comic-Con in a box.
In a box?
Yeah, the basic service, which is called just Loot Crate. They send you a T-shirt, other little fun knickknacks. We have some sitting around the studio. If you look in the back, if you're looking at the back right? No. Yeah, back right. There's some up there. It's all from Loot Crate. Even the Loot Crate actual box back there. All up there is from Loot Crate. So, you get something that's like a pop vinyl. Sometimes you actually get a pop vinyl, which the last one I got was it Widowmaker?
Yes.
Yes, I got Widowmaker pop vinyl and a whole bunch of other pop vinyls. Plus, like, just other random stuff. I got, one of my favorite things that I got was a horn that you wear around your neck that holds liquid, so I can walk around, get drunk and being hands-free. So it's pretty dope.
Was this a recent one?
No, that was like probably a year and a half ago. It was a long time ago. They also have themed crates and other levels of service. The themed crates are things like Halo Legendary Crate, a Mine Chest. They got a Fallout crate. They have Stranger Things, Star Trek, Firefly, which I'm amazed still because Firefly for real.
Early 2000s.
Yeah, it's a great show, but got canceled a while ago, y'all. I'm just saying. When I said different levels of service, they have a Loot Crate DX, which is a more expensive crate, but you get more and higher quality stuff. And they also have Loot Wear, which if you're on a budget, it's great because basically you get a shirt or some kind of wearable like socks or gloves or something like that. So it's pretty cool. And also, if you sign up for Loot Crate, everybody that signed up for Loot Crate gets in the drawing for what's called the Mega Crate, which is where you get some real big box stuff like TVs, consoles, stuff like that. So it's pretty dope. So if you like what you heard and you want to try it out, go to trylootcrate.com and you will with the promo code of Bridge10, as in the bridge you're walking over, and the number 10, you will get 10% off of any new subscription. Once again, that is trylootcrate.com / breathing BTI. Wow, I just had a serious that was really weird. I
thought we lost you for a second.
No, I was thinking what I was going to say, and I was like,
it upside down.
Why isn't it coming out? Yeah.
He's visiting Mayor Lee.
Yeah, trylootcrate.com / breathing BTI with the promo code of Bridge10 to save yourself 10% on any new subscription. And now, on with the show. Let's talk about...
What about this Monster Hunter beta that fucked up?
Well, we don't got it, so... At least me, Kronos, and Old Ninja wanted to be playing this shit. And it sounds like the beta was only available for a day or two.
Makes no fucking sense.
Why?
Yeah, it says it was a total blast, so I guess we just missed it.
So what the fuck?
That doesn't make sense for the amount of, content that they were saying was going to be in the beta.
So did people get to play it or no?
Hobby downloaded it, our boy.
Okay. I actually was talking about my mailman about it, and I think he said he played it or something, but I wasn't sure. Didn't really get his full reactions or thoughts on it.
It just should have been available for longer. What the? I thought it was going to be on for at least a week.
Yeah,
It was just a weekend.
I think
guess.
so. I think a 2-day weekend or 3 day, 2.5 days.
And when is it supposed to actually drop for real?
next
End
month.
of next month, the
Okay.
26th of January.
If unless there's a delay, but hopefully
yeah,
that's
there's a delay,
that's
but-
the release date. I was pissed off about that.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like, there's been other games that had betas for like a week, or maybe it was just like if you don't get the beta, you can't play something. I don't know.
How would it have hurt them to have a beta open longer? That's
So
just,
my question is, did they have the pre-order beta to where you have to pre-order in order to play the beta?
you pre-ordered though.
No. Oh yes, but I ordered a disc.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like it was on December 9th it kicked off.
That was
shit.
last weekend.
Yeah, it was last week. Man.
Yeah.
Damn, hella late.
Yeah, so maybe it did run a week and we just missed it.
That was
Well,
weird.
no, it was 4 days ago. Jesus Christ. I mean, come on.
I mean,
Yeah, it sounds like it was just over the weekend or that day. So, I don't know. I'm not upset with the game per se, but that's just a very odd way to do a beta. You know?
Yeah, it was the 9th through the 12th. Yeah, I just missed it.
Shit.
I was pissed because I was trying to get over the weekend, but my internet was all messed up. It ended up being that so I have a Wi-Fi extender.
Mm-hmm.
My Wi-Fi extender, I guess, they desynced. And so today I figured all I'd do is unplug it and plug it back in. I was like so fucking mad. And you know what's funny? So I bought my new phone because my old phone kept dropping Wi-Fi.
Oh shit.
So I was like, well, fuck this phone because other things are messing up. I was just
Yeah.
like, I'll just buy another one. So I bought a new one. And now I just figured out that it's just my Wi-Fi extender.
God damn.
But whatever. I'm happy with my OnePlus 5T.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, obviously we can't give you our views on the beta,
but still,
but
even
that's on them.
even with 3 days, the amount of content within the game, it should have been a week-long beta.
Yeah.
It could. This is Capcom. They could have easily have done this. So I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, I did pre-order the game, but not digitally. So I'm gonna wait for the disc.
Well, and here's the other thing too. We still have a few more weeks till it drops. Do another beta. You know, I mean, something. It just be out maybe over Christmas holiday or over New Year's. You know what I mean?
Was there any reported issues with the actual beta itself in terms of like, oh, it was real choppy?
I haven't heard.
I haven't even heard anyone even play the beta.
People played it. I mean, it got some decent reviews. So.
Okay.
We shall fucking see.
You know what's interesting that just dropped the other day is Fallout VR.
Okay.
Dropped yesterday, and I haven't picked it up yet, but so far, like some of the reviews I've seen, it actually looks pretty good. Except for
This is Fallout 4?
Fallout. I think it's based off Fallout 4. Yeah. But
it's the whole game in VR.
so that dropped, and as well as last week, Doom VR dropped too.
Nice.
I really want to play that. That's a totally different game.
Yeah, that shit. So from the gameplay I've seen so far, in Doom, like in the recent Doom that just came out, like you're able to teleport into monsters, right, and blow them up.
No.
Oh, well, you
So
can-
what you would do in that Doom is that you would hit them with bullets or whatever you had, and then once it started flashing, you could do brutal kills. You wouldn't teleport into them, but you could like rip their heads apart, like by like grabbing their jaws and like ripping their faces apart, or like ripping their bodies apart or whatever.
Okay, so some of the gameplay I've seen,
telefrag
you can telefrag them, so you can teleport into them and it would fucking just blow up, which is kind of cool.
So that's a brand new game mechanic, basically, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it is, and it's not the same game as the latest Doom. It's a totally separate game. Unlike Fallout 4 is the whole game.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that it does not follow like the same missions as well
No.
as a regular Doom.
But Fallout does.
Okay.
Yeah, so like a lot of the characters are in the game. Like you have what is it, Dogmeat? It's your companion, the German Shepherd.
Yeah.
You have that. You have your little armband thingy. But so far, a lot of the gameplay is really cool. But the moving around commands and stuff like that is pretty cool. And like I heard it's better than the game because like you don't need to teleport. Like you can just use your fingers to move around, or you can like move your arms to make yourself walk. But so far the gameplay I've seen and the reviews I've seen, it's a pretty good game, which I'll probably pick up.
I enjoyed the ever-loving fuck out of Fallout 4 besides some of the bugginess from the main game on PS4 a couple years ago, but it was a very good game. It's real engaging, so hopefully the VR version is awesome. The other big one that dropped, we didn't get a chance to talk about it last week. It was on Destiny 2 that had a big old DLC called The Curse of Osiris.
Was it free?
It was
No,
not a
it's
free
not
DLC, and it gets much worse when it comes to the not being free. They changed some of the rules for the strikes and raids to where basically if you didn't have the DLC, you couldn't access all of the content that you previously had before this DLC came out. Now, just to say this, they patched this, I think, literally yesterday. Oh. But initially people were, especially the hardcore Destiny community, was pissed the fuck off for how they changed your access to it. Go ahead.
So when I played the game, because I got it a couple days after it dropped, and there was 2 separate strikes. Yeah. So they had the regular strike and the heroic strike. The heroic strikes were only for if you had the DLC.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because it was based off of the new content.
Yes.
So,
but you can't.
You wouldn't be able to level up.
Exactly, and you shouldn't remove from the people who have the vanilla version a heroic strike. Period. They didn't have one if they did not have the DLC. Well, initially, I think that they've changed that.
Yeah, because I'm like, you can still strike. It just wasn't a level of difficulty.
I hear you, but people are always going to be pissed off, especially in a very vocal internet community, when you take something away that they previously had.
And especially if it's not even like that big of a deal, people will still complain.
Yeah, they're going to bitch. They're going to bitch about it.
And then the same thing with the raid. The raid it's not even a full raid. It's like a dungeon.
Yeah. Well, and just to say, what they did was they raised the level up they had it capped at 20 with a 300
So the level went from 20 to 25, and your power goes from 305 to 330.
Yep.
So
which is all good, and they got some new shiny bells and whistles.
So this is the thing this is where I can understand people being pissed off. In Destiny 1, even if you did not have the DLC, you could still level up.
Yep.
And your power could still go up. When this DLC, if you did not have the DLC, you were stuck. You couldn't level up past 20 and you couldn't raise your power. Versus Destiny 1, even if you didn't have the DLC, everybody could still level up regardless. So I'm imagining that's what was the main issue, and that's what they patched probably this week.
The other huge thing, and this was kind of a fun error on their part, the Crucible, which is their player versus player, turned into a game of laser tag.
Oh yeah, with the gun?
Overpowered Prometheus lens. Yeah, basically it's a laser gun where the beam
goes through everything.
Well, it stays out as long as you hold down the button, pretty much.
Yeah, it just overheats and it like melts people.
So it basically became a giant ass lightsaber.
Yep.
Yeah. And
that's
so
it.
The thing is that most people got it as a drop, but there's a special vendor that comes out every week. Well, that vendor sold that very gun, so everyone kept buying it and just using it.
Was it the guy in the cloak that you?
Yeah, Zur, yeah.
Zur, like from fucking
Vader Zim.
That's Gur.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so people are like, this is a game-breaking fucking gun, but I'm like, if everybody has access to it...
Nah, but did you play Crucible with it?
No, not
It got
yet.
a little crazy, man.
Yeah, I've barely, like, touched... I finished the storyline of the Curse of Osiris, but not the adventures, because there's adventures that follow.
Yeah.
And apparently you're supposed to get more shit, which I did not do.
The DLC itself isn't bad. It's just
there's a lot of crazy shit. Like, have you done the public events on that shit?
Not yet. I just wanted to mainline the campaign.
So you have to pay attention because you can lose that shit.
I'm too poor to pay attention.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Like, you have to be on point with your people, or else you're not passing that. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
it's like a mini puzzle type thing.
Well, we'll let you finish it. You know what I mean? And
yeah, I'll probably finish it next week, but I've been busy with fucking Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2 dropped fucking DLC today.
Is it free?
So it was all free. So they included a story mission, which was free. They included
Stitch rolling his eyes and looking suspect at you.
Yeah, well, he don't have the game, so fuck his couch. So the story mission was free, which is cool because it's like a epilogue continuation because it's like about an hour of story, and then there's new characters because they dropped Finn and Ancient Captain Phasma, and there's a couple new modes and maps, new vehicles, new weapons, all free.
Multiplayer or
multiplayer? The weapons and stuff are mostly multiplayer. There's like one that's in the single player, but that's also a multiplayer weapon. So all of it's been free. If you have the game, just boot it up. It should run perfectly. They introduced a community monthly challenge for the month of this month for the Last
Destroy
Jedi.
Nick December.
Pretty much, but they basically have like weekly and daily daily challenges. So if you get it, you get like pretty good loot, and it lasts till the end of the month. And so looks pretty interesting, and it looks like they have a plan for the rest of the month. There's going to be some events in the next couple weeks. So
You cutting paper?
yeah, what the
fuck is going on?
In my new wallet.
Wait a
That's
minute.
in the-
Oh
whoa,
shit,
what
that is
the
a
fuck?
blade.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
It goes in my wallet.
God dang!
But it's for cutting
Blade
shit?
goes
What
in the
is it?
wallet.
It looks like brass
It's a
knuckles.
multi-tool.
Jesus
So
Christ.
it's got all kinds of shit on there.
Multi tool. This is wait. What?
So I just opened up my beer with my wallet, and this is what's inside of it.
Multiple Mass Effect? What happened?
What do you have to say about Mass Effect?
Say
Fuck
something.
that shit. Fuck that game.
There
You know what?
Fuck Mass
Fuck
Effect.
what you trying to say.
That gonna be the rotten eggplant fucking front runner.
I think it's already on there.
It should be on there.
It is on there.
It's a shame for me to say that because I fucking love Mass Effect. And I got Andromeda, had to finish playing it, man.
Damn.
I took an L on Star Wars, but I was right on Mass Effect.
Damn.
Holy
Damn, man.
They ain't letting you off that fucking hook.
Yeah.
And you said you finished up, what was it, Zelda, right?
Yeah, I finished up Breath of the Wild. Game is amazing. It's gonna be. It's already been Game of the Year once. It's probably gonna be Game of the Year for. It's probably gonna sweep. Probably gonna sweep, or at least the majority of the games.
You think it's gonna be better than Mario? Honestly?
Yeah, it's better than Mario. I mean, Mario's a lot of fun. It's more comical, which is fun. But Breath of the Wild is just. It's a better game. I mean, to be honest with you, it's easily Game of the Year. That's why I felt bad for Horizon Zero Dawn, because Horizon Zero Dawn was dope for like a week. And then Zelda came out, and it was just like, okay, yeah, have fun with your fucking robot dinos.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really good. Like I haven't heard like anybody seriously say that the game was bad.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's so much fun. And for all y'all out there that like Bloodborne and fucking shit like that, the game can get difficult. Like, so the latest DLC that just came out, it's the Ballad of the some shit. They have a new weapon in there. It's basically a one hitter quitter. This weapon will kill anything in one hit. But the downside is you get killed in one hit.
Oh.
So as long as you're holding it, you die in one hit.
I'm looking at that suspect, but all right.
No. The thing is, once you start the quest, you can't stop. So no matter what, you have to go back and to the old save games to get out of it. But yeah, anything you hit, it dies, and anything that hits you die. So
A good challenge is a good challenge.
Yeah,
It's challenging good.
they have some serious challenges. Like the Master Sword challenge was fucking dope, which is the last DLC. They made it so there was 3 save points in a whole bunch of levels, and if you died, you just go back to the beginning.
So you have to repeat it over and over again.
Yeah, and you start with nothing. They take all your shit away, and you're
good.
and you're naked.
Good.
Yeah.
Despite your progress to that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
They take away all your stuff. You go in there with just your underwear on, and you got to find weapons and food and all that shit to go on. So it's pretty dope. And they take away even all your your perks. So in the game, you get, once you beat these divine beasts, you get certain powers, and they take all those powers away. Because one of them would be kind of unfair. Actually, most of them would be, because the first one that I got, basically once you die, you come back to life with full health, and it resets after 30 minutes. And then another one was you get this cool electrical attack, and there's another one where you can basically block anything 3 times. So yeah, they did their DLC is legit.
Okay. Good shit. You finished up Evil Within, obviously.
Yeah, Evil Within 2 was really good. I wanted to, and I'm a little bit mad at myself because during the game you can see your stat progression to see how many times you've died and everything. And I remember I screenshotted and shared from the first one what it was, my stats and everything after I finished it. When I got done with this game, it just showed me the hours I put in. So I was like, fuck, where's all my stats to show how many times I died? So I'm going to try to see if I can go back on one of my save files and see what it's at up to the point where I get to the final boss battle, just so I can compare it. I know this one took me, I think, 5 hours longer, based on...
So total, it was 30, 40?
It was 34 hours.
Okay.
And the first one was right at 30.
That seems like some solid gameplay.
I couldn't remember if I did the first one on Nightmare difficulty. This one I did. So I put it on Nightmare difficulty, which was hard as fuck. And then there's a classic mode which unlocks after you beat the game on Nightmare. And I think classic is pretty much one hit you're kind of fucked and stuff. So
one hit us.
It was a really good game. You got to play unfortunately, I think you should play the first one before you get this one.
Okay.
Because there's some repeat boss battles, and I was just like, oh fuck, please no, not this guy. And you have to fight some of the crazy terrorizing bosses in the first one. They kind of make a reappearance, and I was just like, please just let this be like a cut memory scene. I'm like, oh motherfucker, I gotta fight this dude again. That kept me for hours.
That's what I love about this genre of horror survival and whatnot. You know?
Prodigy.
Horror survival is my daily life.
Oh, damn. Did you manage to pick up Resident Evil 7?
I did have not started it.
Okay.
I've just been balls deep in Destiny 2 and fucking trying to clean up shit in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Okay, because I picked it up too, but I haven't started it as well. So I'm trying to see if what your impressions were, but I'll wait till you play it.
I'll definitely try to play a little bit of it in between watching fucking Star Wars.
When does the new Far Cry come out? Is that this year?
Next year.
I think it's next year.
Or it should be early. Yeah.
Early.
I need to get caught up on some stuff before that comes out, because I'm going to be hooked.
I've got an idea that I wanted to shoot past you guys. I just thought about it a couple days ago.
What you got?
This would be the coolest idea ever that would involve one of our sponsors and our audience. All right, so what do you guys think about this? We start getting, like, I'll get Gamefly. And what we'll do is we will ask our audience what game they want to see us stream. And each of us stream at least an hour of the game. It could be a shitty game, doesn't matter. Or it could be a good game, but a game that they want to see us play for at least an hour.
I'd be down for that.
And stream it. And we have to
good
stream
idea.
it.
Sounds like good. I already got Gamefly, and I'd love to.
Oh, you already got Gamefly?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I use that offer code.
I think that'd be cool to see people like choose what game we play next.
Why don't you get Evil Within the first one on that?
I will.
Okay,
I will.
yeah.
Like I said, my backlog is pretty big.
It sucks because on Black Friday they had the bundle. You could get Evil Within 1 and 2, I think, for like $40.
Yeah, great idea. Let's write that down so we don't fucking forget it, Kronos. You know what I mean?
So getting back to TV.
There's my new wallet.
Don't cut anybody with that shit.
Yeah, that's
No, I got
crazy.
comes with a
He's got a pen. Yeah.
Your wallet
Are they
comes
going
with a pen.
to fucking flag you if you try to get on a plane with that thing?
I have to take the tool out
Okay.
probably, but the pen is fine.
Okay.
The fuck are you saying?
That robot. We haven't talked about Mr. Robot in like 2 weeks.
Okay, I'm gonna finally admit something. Stitch was right.
Oh, God damn it, you say that every week.
FBI girl bad.
Oh man.
She did it for me. She helped me get through 2 days of Destroy Dick December. Man.
Terrible.
Oh, I love that girl. She just badass.
Sexy.
Yeah.
Slim thick.
Yeah. And then she don't play.
Yes.
The girl tried to fucking hustle her and breaking her safe, and she was standing right over her shoulder like Jason.
She's always 2 steps ahead of the F society. Like, you can't fuck with her. Like, there's no getting around.
Even drunk after a night of scissoring, she's like, "What you doing?"
Yeah.
Way before that, she like knew to put her shit away. Like, you know, put my shit in safe, blah blah blah.
Yeah, keep them
She
handcuffs
tried
out,
to do
girl.
that little card reader thing on her. Wrong.
No.
Denied.
And the other person, B.D. Wong is fucking stealing scenes, man.
He always does.
We gotta see White Rose again.
White Rose is awesome, and B.D. Wong is awesome. You know, I like every time she's on screen, but that assistant fucking trying to go in for the kiss, I was like, nah, bruh.
He got it though.
He got
He
it.
did though.
Yeah.
There's no pushback. There's no fucking.
Assistant calling the shots now.
Shoot your shot.
No.
Assistant making the decision to take out
stepping
Elliot.
up.
Yeah, it was like, this is phase 3. You know?
So let's see how that plays out.
But it cracked me up so much when the assistant went in for the kiss to White Rose, and you just saw the homegirl in the back playing the fucking the glasses and stuff. I was like, how the hell? Like what?
It's just crazy money.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
it.
that shit was fucking great. But
love it.
We get to see fucking not Darlene, the blonde chick. She's going fucking crazy. Ever since all this shit happened.
It's like Portea is her name in real life, or I can't think of
Portia Doubleday.
Portia, yeah.
What's her real name?
Doubleday.
Sorry, her name in the show.
Yeah, her name's Angela.
Yeah, Angela, like, she's going fucking batshit crazy. Like, she had like pictures and shit hanging on her walls. I guess it looked like it might have been pictures of people who died in the thing. And like when Elliot comes visit her, she like grabs all her shit and like puts it into a shopping cart and like leaves and shit. She's like the old bag lady.
A wise man once told me, "Crazy pussy is good pussy."
Yeah.
That is true.
This pussy like, it might just stab you.
Yeah. But I will say this though. My boy Joey Badass was like, if you don't get this crazy broad out this fucking apartment, we got business to take care
stealing
of.
scenes. You called it. He's like, I'm just like, I just stand there. I'm like, I'm scared to blink.
They play his music too.
Yeah. I love. He's got a good flow. I like his album. I've listened to all his songs by now, but I mean, every time he's on screen, he's just like, look, I'm smoking this blunt, and you fucking up my high. If you don't get this crazy bitch out of here, we on a schedule.
It was crazy. He was like, he's all, oh man, I don't know you're gonna bring some chick over to smash or whatever, man.
Trying to mess up your flow.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the coolest guy on the fucking show, you know?
Yeah. Just that scene where he just fucking ninja sliced people in the fucking prison.
I need to
Which looked like it
rewatch
was in an
that.
alley,
That was
but
good.
that shit was in a prison. That was fucking crazy. Talking about, what is it, Seinfeld?
Yeah, exactly.
He's just chill as fuck.
Yes, but you know he's not to be fucked with.
Yeah.
You know that. And those two, like the Indian and the Latino guy, they were scared as fuck of him. They were just like, I don't know this motherfucker. He's gonna kill us right fucking now.
Yeah, because they knew that he was with because when you see them, they're like, the Dark Army's gonna kill us. And then when they see this dude, they're like, oh, he's with the Dark Army.
Wait, why?
Even without that, he just seems intimidating.
Well,
You
the
know
scene
what
when
I
they're out in the desert, like, why were they digging the grave? Was it for somebody else? Like,
He had the body. He killed the roommate. They're gonna bury the roommate.
oh, okay, that's what it was. All right, I forgot about that part because eventually they come back and like that's when shit goes really bad for those two people.
Oh, that was all bad too.
That scene right there was very. It was just like what movie was that? There was a movie where like they think they're about to catch a bad guy. I think it was maybe not Seven.
Seven's kind of like that.
There was no. It's like Jigsaw, where like Saw, where they think they're about to rescue the people, and it just turned out that shit happened like a whole fucking month ago.
Oh yeah, we're in like a whole different like part of the fucking warehouse and shit.
Yeah, but that scene right, man, this show has like the greatest fucking like writing and cinematography in this show. It's ridiculous.
They stepped it up this year. I love everything about it, and like I said, I'm on Team FBI, Team Darlene
finale,
too.
Team Dark.
Wow.
Wait, is it?
Or I think tonight, right?
Yeah,
Aren't there a
tonight.
Wednesday night
Oh yeah,
show?
it is tonight. Yeah.
So wait, are you Team FBI or Team Darlene? Because Darlene's not necessarily with the FBI.
I feel like Darlene is an easy fuck. Like literally at a dive bar, you could just do her or on a dumpster.
I feel
In the
like she would smell
bathroom.
bad though.
Yeah,
she
she
doesn't-
fucks on dumpsters. I mean,
Yeah,
come on now, that pussy ain't clean.
and on dirty sinks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she,
I mean-
don't give a fuck.
She
Her
don't
hygiene doesn't
wash
seem-
properly.
But the thing is, she is down.
She goes from
DTF.
back to front. When
Oh shit! Damn. Hey, that's nasty, man. That's real nasty, man. Oh man.
she is like that though.
She's down to fuck. That is for sure.
Oh, certainly, for
that-
free.
Oh yeah.
She ain't charging. You no dinner, no nothing.
But she
You know what I
works.
mean?
She's like scheming on people when she's like.
She
She's
was.
smart. She's
Yeah.
smart. She ain't dumb.
Yeah, she schemed that scissor.
Her pussy stank, but she ain't smart. She ain't dumb. She ain't dumb.
Redbone caught her.
Yeah,
I bet she's cool as fuck in real life though.
yeah, I know. We're talking about a fucking
Talking
pussy.
shit.
Well, I follow her on Snapchat.
I would
and
love to have her on the podcast.
Yeah.
You know, be
Please,
fucked
please
up.
come on the air and don't listen to our jokes.
Yeah,
They're about Darlene, not you.
What's our bunch of characters?
yeah.
for real.
But yeah, I do follow her on Snapchat. She's pretty cool on there.
Yeah.
She's always telling like little jokes and shit like that.
Her
which is
name's
cool.
like Carly Jenkins.
She looks like a less busty Kat Denning to me.
I've been saying that since day one. I was like, is that Kat Dennis?
Yeah, you know, and I bust Kat Denning wide open.
Oh man.
Have you seen that new commercial with her and like Joe Montana?
Yeah.
Super dick in that. Holy shit.
Yeah. So Mr. Robot's been cool. The only episode I wasn't really cool with was the little little side adventure that Elliot had with
the kid.
What's her name's kid, where he goes to the Back to the Future viewing. That was kind of weird. I was like,
but the kid saved his life. He was going to commit suicide.
yeah.
I think that's what most people kind of forgot about that episode, is that he was going to kill himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Because he got those, what, he got morphine? Or not morphine?
Shitload of morphine. Yeah.
Shitload of morphine.
Yeah, he got a bunch
That
of
was
it.
definitely enough to kill yourself.
Yeah, and dude was like, "Oh, pretty boy like you, trying to throw your life away. I can make you feel real good." And he was
I was like, damn, this shit just turned.
"Yeah," and he's like,
Take off
"Thanks."
your clothes.
Yeah, he was like, "Thanks, but no thanks." I'm
Yeah,
out.
it's like, I don't want to die with a bloody asshole. I'm just.
You only
Yeah.
live once.
One of my favorite things with Mr. Robot is usually the opening scene is pretty fucking dope, how they tie in the Mr. Robot, because the beginning of this episode started off with Elliot as a kid and him and his dad going to the movies, and you get to see like them. Like, this must have happened after where his dad pushed him out of the window and he broke his arm because he's like really still mad at his dad. But it's fucking.
And his arm is still in a sling.
Oh, wasn't it in sleep?
That's an important
His
part.
arms are-
Oh, I totally didn't fucking notice that part.
when you watch it, the recap shows you about him pushing him off, and it shows the kid in the sling.
I did not notice he had his fucking sling on.
Yeah,
I
it
swear
wasn't
to
a
God, dude.
broken leg.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so like his spoiler, his fucking dad passes out. I don't know if he died or not, but I'm pretty sure he did. But he just fucking grabs his dad's jacket, walk over to the movie theater, sits down, and that's when he started talking to himself.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny about that scene? Well, not funny, but what I want to try now is that they had the popcorn
with the M&Ms?
with M&Ms with the butter on top. God damn, I want to try that shit. I might do that for when I watch
Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah.
Well, fucking Janet Jackson got me on the hot sauce and popcorn from Poetic Justice.
Oh, fuck that.
But
That's like jalapenos, and that's some Mexican shit right there. I'm just like, I'm good. I don't want some fucking soggy ass fucking popcorn. It's fucking bullshit.
So what happens when?
But wait.
Oh.
So back to what I was saying. So when it gets back to the movie theaters, they show the opening credits. Like they show like the credits from like the 80s, like some good old fucking, like you knew the movie's about to start. But what's cool is that it fades into the Mr. Robot intro, which I thought was fucking cool. But
So what happened?
No, you have the Alexa thing.
Yes.
Now it had.
Oh, that was fucking cool.
Now,
Yes.
does that work?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so I was going to ask. I was about to hit up the professor and be like, "Yo, ask what the 5'9" is," or and so what does it say or what does it do? Is it
Tells all kinds of shit. I only listened to part of it. Did you listen to more of it? I don't know.
I've only done it twice, but it just kind of gives you like a kind of made up story about what's going on inside the world of Mr. Robot.
Oh, and so it just deals with Mr. Robot.
Yeah, just Mr.
okay.
Robot. Yeah,
Interesting.
fucking cool.
Fucking cool. Yeah. So it sounds scary as shit though.
Yeah, it does. It's fucking creepy.
Okay. Damn.
This show is fucking ridiculous.
creepy regardless. I'm just saying.
This show is fucking dope. Dope
Yeah,
as
It's good. So tonight is the season or mid-season finale?
Season.
That's a good question.
I know it got picked up for another season.
Yeah.
That was announced like
I can't
yesterday.
even look it up because when I looked up Mr. Robot, it gave me like what's
Spoiler.
happening right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Oh shit!
True.
Some kind of finale.
Damn it. Well, I mean, it's still dank, and we'll be able to watch it tonight because we are live and direct right now, so we can't watch it.
Yeah.
Gotta watch it later.
Quick reminder: tomorrow, we might release it right afterwards. We got a interview with a hilarious nerd comedian coming up on here, Erica Inez. Hopefully, that is how you pronounce it. And then later on, the following week, we'll have Janelle James on this cast doing a fun interview as well.
Yeah,
So-
two hilarious female comedians.
Up and coming.
I think I'm going to ask Erica if she knows what Slim Thick is.
Yes, we
Yeah.
gotta do that. We gotta do that.
Yeah, she's like legit nerdy, so this should be a fun podcast.
Hell yeah! So we're super fucking excited about those.
And actually, those will be like our second and third comedians on here. 'Cause the
Yep.
first one was W.
Kamau Bell, yeah. So should be some fun.
It could be cool to get back on here, W, since he was kind of our first.
He's our first big.
Yeah.
That's our first celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had other people before on.
But now
not-
he blew up though.
He's
yeah.
Yeah, but we'll try. We'll
He's
try.
the one that gave us our whole chocolate banana safe word thing.
yeah.
He did, which
did.
was fucking awesome.
He's
All
cool
right.
as fuck. I wish I wanted. Well, we did meet him in real life. We met him at that one.
look.
Thing.
Yeah, his event. Yeah,
And he remembered us.
which was
Yeah.
cool.
He's tall as fuck. God, that
He's like
still
6'3", 6'4".
still fucking threw me off. Like, man, wow, you're huge.
I can still choke him though. I'm just.
Why you trying to choke the guest?
It'd be really cool to get Echo back on here too, so I know he's in the game and
So
stuff.
I gotta give him props. Ever since that interview that we had with him, I look at his character in a whole new light.
Yeah.
And he was so right about some of the analysis that he gave us us on what Mr. Terrific was going to be. Because he didn't even have the T-spheres on Arrow when we interviewed him. And then
Not even jacket.
after that, it was all,
Well, that's what we're talking about. We're like, it's people are seeing Mr. Terrific before he was Mr. Terrific, really.
Yep.
So it's good to see him like growing to his own. Even though I don't really watch that show, but I saw him in Crisis on Earth X. T-spheres. Got his ass kicked, but whatever.
Yeah, he did.
One other quick thing about Mr. Terrific, my son got exposed to him and loved the character on Justice League Action, and the voice actor is
Echo Kellum?
Hannibal Buress.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
So, was he drinking ass and the cops were?
Ask for Uber. Damn.
Tell the story.
I think that's reasonable though. Like if you're fucked up, like, look, I don't want to be drunk in public. Can you please give me an Uber?
Yeah, but if you ask it really belligerently and drunkly,
Yeah.
Still, though.
Maybe ask somebody that's not a cop.
yeah, exactly.
Like, yo.
Or use that cell phone in your hand.
But if you two, you ever been there where you too drunk to fucking
Yeah, that's
dial?
true.
Or
Shit.
Yeah, wait.
So-
I thought they were there to protect answers.
Well, you know what happened last
They're
time?
protecting the public from him.
There's one time I ordered an Uber and my drunk ass fell asleep. Stitch can vouch for this.
I remember this story.
But no, so I was drunk and I ordered an Uber, and Uber came and I got into the car and like I was out in Livermore and he's like, oh no, I'm not going to Fremont, because I live in a city called Fremont. And he's like, no, I'm not going there. I'm like, the fuck you are? I hide your ass. So I'm like, whatever. So I ordered the next Uber, but the next Uber was going to take like maybe 10 or 15 minutes to get there. But my drunk ass was drunk and tired, and I just passed out and fell asleep.
God damn. I love drunk.
I can understand why you want to ask the officer to make sure you get home safe. Maybe you don't want to get raped or some shit. These Uber drivers are kind of crazy.
God damn.
He falls asleep in there, be touching his butthole or some shit.
So anyway, Hannibal Buress, he was drunk and he went up to a couple officers and he was like, he demanded that they get him an Uber, order him an Uber.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, we can order you some jail though. Yeah.
We can't get you no Uber. We can't.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Order you some shit.
Well, it's a catch-22. It's like, look, if you're drunk in public, how the fuck are you gonna get out of public?
Yep.
Right? Like you can't drive, or you shouldn't drive.
But there's a way
There's
to
a way
talk to officers.
Yeah.
Too. And sometimes drunk conversations don't go so well.
Yeah, I'm not a cab service.
They go good in your mind though.
Yeah.
Everything's good in your mind. when
Yeah,
you're
the
drunk.
way I drew it up seemed alright.
Yeah.
Now I'm making my one phone call.
This is literally just like the joke that Dave Chappelle talked about on Killing Him Softly.
Yeah.
Where it was like, I want you to tell me where 3rd Street is. Buddy, you're on 3rd Street. But if you're black, you can't do that shit. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Damn.
That shit's so fucked up though.
Let's round it up. Blue, what you got populating?
So this week, actually tomorrow, I'm leaving to Nola's. The sweetness and I are going out there. Her birthday was on Monday, I think.
Nice.
Monday, yeah. So her birthday, the thing she wanted to do for her birthday was to go to Nola. So me, her, and 2 of her friends were going out that way. If you don't know what Nola's is, that's New Orleans. We're gonna be staying off of Bourbon Street.
All right.
Yeah, so we're staying at a Ritz-Carlton. Yep.
You fancy fucks.
But yeah, so we're gonna be trying out a bunch of different foods. We're gonna do a graveyard tour, and we're also gonna check out a fucking some voodoo thingy. So
Yeah.
Oh
crazy
yeah,
about that
you
shit.
gotta go.
We ain't gotta do nothing. Everything's planned.
No,
what you gonna say?
You gotta do it. On Bourbon Street, there's was it
Titties?
No, not just titties, but the voodoo shop, Marie Laveau shop. They have very strict rules when you were there, so just abide by the rules. But
So you can't whip it out.
no, you cannot do that. You might hex yourself. So
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Curse, don't ever.
I can't remember the third one, but I remember they used to always give me 3 rules. I remember the first time I went down there. The first one is you can't pee in the street. You pee in the street, you're going to lock up.
But everybody does.
Yeah, but if you get caught, that's automatic. Go to jail for the weekend.
That happened to your friend, right?
Happened to my friend.
No, that was in Austin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you go. Yeah, they will. They just are completely. You don't get catch a break for peeing in the street.
Sure don't.
And you will go to like the drunk tank. If of all the drunk tanks probably in the world that you don't want to be in, you probably don't want to be in the New Orleans drunk tank.
Mexico's up there too.
Well, okay, yeah. All right, I was just saying
North Korea.
United States.
Okay.
Yeah, United States drunk tank. Another thing, if someone asks you, "Hey, where you got your shoes from?" Just keep walking. Don't. It's a scam. They're gonna try to hustle you or try to rob you and shit like that. Somebody like, "Oh, hey, you wanna know where you? I bet you I know where you got those shoes from and everything," and they'll say on your feet, and then they'll be like trying to get some money from you and shit like that, and it's just whatever. And then don't venture too far off Bourbon Street because you will end in a ward, like on a Lil Wayne video, and they will see you coming a mile away because you'll look like a tourist. They know what tourists look like. You can spot a mile away because you'll have beads and shit and
titties out.
It'll be like this. You ever watched Die Hard with a Vengeance? Where Bruce Willis wears the I hate
the
niggers
side.
thing.
Oh yeah,
Back in here. What the fuck? That's gonna happen to you.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going with a Mexican girl, an Asian girl, and an Indian girl. So
Oh god.
pretty sure that's gonna be kind of weird.
Just be careful.
Yeah, she's going.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you just be on your toes.
She got her blue belt in jiu-jitsu last week.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So you'll have some protection.
Good shit. So that's what you're doing. Hopefully,
That's all I'm doing.
having fun down there.
Getting drunk.
Take lots of photos.
One thing I'm gonna try to do is so over my wedding, I ascended in my drunkenness. I went ultra sense blue, drunk blue, and I can't remember a lot of things, but I do remember that my body was in automatic mode. My brain shut off, and I do not remember leaving the club.
I had to carry you.
If it wasn't for pictures, I would have not have known what fucking happened. Because there was people saying like I walked into the middle of the street and
You gotta be
There's
careful
some other
on that.
shit.
It's a different thing.
Oh, yeah.
The biggest mystery ever in my life, and I think it's the biggest miracle, is how Mishka still had her purse after she left it at Cafe Du Monde when for my wedding, and we completely left, and I was like, that thing's gone. Yeah, and it was like still there. I was like, that's a blessing. Yeah.
Okay, Old Ninja, what you got populating real quick?
So tomorrow I'm going to a fan event to see The Last Jedi. So I believe it's a double feature. They'll show The Force Awakens first, and right after it'll be The Last Jedi. Plus we get a bunch of swag. I'm gonna be trying to fix my car tomorrow because the alternator died, so I'm gonna be doing that.
I'm working on my car too. Shit.
Yeah, it's all bad. And then I'll probably see The Last Jedi again this weekend. But then I need to try to work out with Stitch doing some Ghost Recon because I haven't played Ghost Recon in a while.
Predator.
Yeah, apparently they're
It's
adding
legit.
Predator to DLC. Do you know if it's free or is there pay part of it?
I'm not sure.
Season
Part of
pass?
EA?
it's probably paid.
It costs you $5,000
Yeah, no, it's Ubisoft.
per braid.
Oh, damn. Per braid. So I'll be doing that.
Maine.
Yeah, there's one more thing I forgot I was going to be, but that's pretty much it. Last Jedi and gaming. Yeah.
Carlos?
Last week was very eventful for me. Me and K-Mac adopted our daughter, like officially. It's finalized.
Hey,
Yeah.
damn it, we don't have the fucking soundboard. Whatever.
No, it's all good. I still need to edit the video because Blue did some B-roll and like some video for me, so I'm thankful for that. I just gotta edit it and put it out there. I worked on my car, which is a fucking nightmare. Jesus fucking Christ! If you have a goddamn 4.8 liter V8 BMW engine called the N62 and it hasn't had the fucking valve seals replaced, get rid of that fucking car immediately. It's a goddamn nightmare to replace those motherfuckers. Like it costs like the normal cost to replace those things is $7,000. If you use a different method like what I'm using, it's anywhere between $2,500 to $3,000. But it's a motherfucker to do. I'm doing it with K-Mac's dad, and it's just a pain in the ass. I thought it was gonna take like a couple days. It's gonna take me more than a week.
Fuck.
So yeah, it's a bitch. And also last week, me and K-Mac saw the Zelda Symphony. So that was dope. Even though we were late and we had to leave early, but because she had to go to New York, but it was amazing. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, definitely. If you guys get a chance to go check it out, it's cool to see like the Zelda music in a symphony because it's basically exactly how you expect it to sound because it's basically a symphony anyway.
That's what.
So yeah, definitely check that out if you get a chance. Other than that, not much else going on.
Dude, I saw the Aladdin musical last week too. I recommend seeing that too because it was actually really good. There's a little, they kind of changed a little bit of the stories because they can't have a fucking like Boo's not in there because they can't really have a fucking monkey running around
Why
stage
the fuck
talking.
not? Just get a little black kid.
Damn.
Fucking racist, Blue. Why the fuck you say that, man?
Hey, you know how I wrote.
Damn.
But I mean, they replaced like Iago's as a person, which is kind of cool. He's like Jafar's little sidekick. But an interesting story is that they had technical difficulties. So halfway through the show, show, it just stopped. Like the actors and stuff had to just walk off stage, and like they got into something like, oh, we're having technical difficulties. But I understand because the next scene was fucking amazing. Like the whole flying, the whole new world scene blew my fucking mind. Like I was like, how the fuck are they doing this? It didn't make any sense. How is the fucking carpet flying? It just didn't make any goddamn sense. And it was so fucking cool. And like I was like mesmerized, man. It was crazy. But yeah, definitely check that out if you can.
You went to Not So Silent Night too, right?
Yeah, that was just okay.
It was okay.
They just had like there was like maybe 2 or 3 bands that I knew. Everybody else I was just kind of just dancing to.
But you were there.
Nice.
Stitch.
And I totally forgot. I guess we didn't talk about that whole New York thing that happened.
Oh, the bombing?
Yeah, that was crazy.
K-Mac was there.
Yeah, I woke up and I had like, besides K-Mac, I had like 3 other friends that from California, from Louisiana, that were in New York, and I remember like seeing on their snaps, they're like walking. Shelby was I'm sorry.
Harley?
Harley Dank. Yeah, Harley Dank was in New York and shit. I was just like, I woke up and I saw that. I was like, I was just texting people, making sure everything was all right and stuff. And then, I mean, that was just fucking crazy. So I'm glad everyone was okay. And if any of our listeners were glad that nobody was killed. I mean, it sucks that people were injured and stuff. I'm glad they were able to, I guess, capture the guy who did that. That was just crazy and
luckily,
sure scary for.
The bomb went off early too, right? Because only like 3 people were injured.
Yeah, I don't know all the full details from it, but I mean, it was just crazy in general.
Yeah.
Besides that whole thing, just a lot of crazy, fun stuff been going on with work. Work's been fun. It's
You're level 2 now, right?
almost level 2. I will be, without saying too much, I'll make the announcement when it officially happens, but things are going really awesome with
What are you talking about?
with work. I'm almost done with the whole training sort of aspect of it, so it's really exciting, just doing all kinds of like fun stuff that
Dude, were you working the day when there was an accident on Fremont Boulevard where the truck T-boned the car?
He can tell you off air.
I saw the video recently. I was like, holy shit, that happened like right down the street from me.
Yeah. But yeah, everything's going really well. Been bringing my dog out to a lot of places. Like I said, a couple weeks ago, I lost Lilo's dog passed away, so I've been hanging out with my dog, just bring him to go out drinking. So every day I just wake up, I'm like, Monday's for the boys.
Getting your dog drunk?
What do you make? Beer or dog beer?
Yeah,
they do
saucer pan full of beer and shit.
They do like bone broths and stuff for him. I'm just like, that's awesome. I was like, so I've just been going out different places with him. He's been enjoying it, and just enjoying California. I mean, this weather's been nice for December.
Yeah.
Really, really nice.
Besides all the fires and smoke from down south. Real quick, I'm hoping to try to catch up on some goddamn anime because I've been slipping. I need to catch up on Zodiac Wars, goddamn it.
Yeah, so good.
I heard it's been fucking epic. And I want to catch up more on Food Wars as well, which is another really, really fucking good one.
Yes.
We are actively trying to put together our 2017 third annual Golden Eggplant Awards. We should have that ready for you the week of Christmas. We should have that ready for you.
We start ready next week.
Yeah, it should be ready by next week.
Okay. Is next week the week of?
No.
No, I guess you're right.
Christmas is
Yeah,
on
Christmas is on a Monday.
Are you gonna do the gift thingy too, like
Yeah, we
recommendation?
can do that next week.
Yeah, but just be on the lookout. We'll probably make the announcements on our next podcast about the Golden Egg Pass 20.
And how should they be on the lookout, old ninja?
Wait, before you do that, let me just say one quick thing.
Fucked up that setup. God damn it.
If you're not watching Dragon Ball Super, you need to get on that because soon they're just announced that Cartoon Network's going to be starting airing dub version of Dragon Ball Super 2 weeks after it airs in Japan, which is what they did with Attack on Titans.
Yep.
So just wanted to throw that in there.
Good shit.
But on that note, Ninja,
You've been thunder stealing, man. Damn. All right, be on the
'cause I'm
lookout
black and need
for
that
the
lightning.
Golden Eggplants 2017. Check out our Twitter at BThanBTI. That's at BTHANBTI. Check out our Facebook page. Also, look for BThanBTI on Facebook. You can check out our official website, BenHadProductions.com/BThanBTI. Check us out on Apple Podcasts. Give us 5 stars. Rate us. Let us know what you think. Give us suggestions or whatnot. Or you can curse us out. We'll probably respond. We're on Player FM, Stitcher. I
Beef curtains.
think that's
Apple Podcast.
yeah. I said that. That's why I said rate us. Give us a shout out. Oh, you can check us out on Instagram as well. BTI.
Titties.
Ass and titties. Mayne.
Nobody can see you right now.
Mayne.
Send us all your bitcoins.
Oh, you're.